All right. Hello, everybody. Um, I'm Baron, in case you don't know. I see a couple of first-time chatters here. Creedy, Moonfang, Funky Pepe. Uh, oh gosh, a nice Gambit, Pew. Hello, everybody. Um, and I mean, some of you have been are chatting who are also like in the game, so I don't feel the need to say hi there because I've said hi earlier today. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this for so long. Not just the past month. I mean, I've been spending the past month trying to organize all this and everything. But I've been wanting to do Brawlhalla D&D for the better part of a year, honestly. And I felt like, reaching 10,000 Twitter followers was a perfect excuse to do just that. So, Pew, am I the epic lore guy? Other people would call me that. I am the lore guy, certainly. Uh, um, but yeah, if you want to call me epic, you're welcome to. Thank you all, and Hyena, hello, welcome. But yeah, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna pretty soon go over to our four awesome players who agreed to go through this this adventure that I've made, and we'll have them introduce themselves. So, and also thank you to Expired for being the producer here. You probably won't hear Expired, but Expired is here, and I am very much grateful for them for doing that. So, go ahead and switch to the view of everybody else. There we go. We got our four players.
God,
we got Shabii, Gabi,
Hello.
Moth, and Pudds. Good to have you all here. So you can see their character names there as well. And I'd like to give each of the players a chance to kind of take a minute or two to talk about, whatever they want to talk about themselves, maybe what they're excited for about this adventure, maybe what they're grateful for if they want to.
It's true.
But yeah, I guess we'll start with Shabii and go clockwise on the screen.
Are you sure about that? Someone else, if they want, they can start before me. I don't know.
You're all going to be talking eventually, so
That's true. That's true. So yeah, my name is Shabii. I'm a designer, and actually I help develop most of the stuff in Gold Breakout. Yeah, and I'm really grateful for what you've done for this community, Baron, and everyone else for being here as well to experience this and have fun together on this fine afternoon, night, morning, or whatever it is for everyone in a different time zone. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Great.
boy.
And Shabii, sorry, just one quick note. Shabii is the one who made this overlay here, this cool stone with Norse rune overlay. Very well done. So all of the overlays was done by Shabii. Well done. So yeah, go ahead, Gabi.
Oh boy, it's my turn. I'm Gabby. I stream sometimes. That's pretty much it about me. But I play Brawl, and I saw this opportunity to do this, and I was like, I haven't played D&D in a really long time, and I replied that, and Baron was like, it doesn't hurt to try. And I was like, you're right. So then I applied, and I got it, and this is really cool, and I'm really excited. What I'm grateful for today is people who have helped me get to where I am at this point in my life, like my friends and my family and everyone else that has supported me until now. And also I'm grateful because I got my driver's license today.
Woo, that is an accomplishment. Well done.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats.
Go ahead, Pudds.
Hi everyone, I'm Pudds. Most people probably know me for the pixel arts I used to make in the past. I don't do as much nowadays, but I always tweet about Brawlhalla and lately about Pokemon Unite. Sometimes I stream on Twitch as well. And just like Shabii, I'm also part of Global Breakout, so shout outs to the Global Breakout crew. And yeah, just like Gabi, I haven't played RPG in like a while, like at least 10 years, I think. So I'm pretty anxious for today. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I also would like to say thanks to Baron for the chance and for everything you've done for this community as a whole. And yeah, that's it.
Wonderful. I should also mention briefly, like all the ats below each of the character names, those are Twitter handles, by the way. I don't know if that was clear,
Oh, yeah.
but there you go. And last but not least, Moth.
Hello. I don't like to talk about myself, so I'm just gonna say shout outs to Clementine for helping me make this character. I've had the general idea in mind for a long time, and I'm super excited to play it, but she helped me make the actual character. Shout outs to her for that. Real good friend.
Yeah, I was really excited when I saw that you made this Black Knight character. Very cool. So, but yeah, and the way it was built is also really neat. So, great. Well, yeah, thanks to all of you. And while I'm no stranger to DMing, we'll kind of see how this goes. Hyena is like, Moth, where's my shout out for letting you use his D&D Beyond campaign? I also saw that Tataya was here as well. Good to have you here, Tataya. You're awesome. But yeah, cool. So, and then as I've said on socials before, this will be available on YouTube. Just this whole video will be put on YouTube after the fact for those who are not able to tune in today. So, great. So, I think that's all I have for now. So let's go ahead and move on. We can move on to the adventure, honestly. I feel like that maybe there's more that can be done, but I can't think of anything. So if we want to move to the map view now, there we go. So, welcome everyone to this Brawlhalla D&D one-shot that I like to call Gems of a Dynasty. As you can see here, you are all in the Great Hall. In the Great Hall of Brawlhalla here. There's beautiful. You can see there's these beautiful vista view. This is where everyone goes to drink mead and maybe throw chunks of meat and plates at each other if they're getting rowdy and that kind of thing. Although there has been less of that ever since Odin brought in the grand tournament, so everyone can have Sidra to thank for that. There's just all these tables, and there's more people sitting around, but each of these tokens represents each of you. We have Frodaar, Ritchie, Gloom, and Black Knight. Also, just because I thought it was fun, I made another token for Enchantress, who's just kind of like sitting over here. And this is... I knew Moth would be excited about this. Also to kind of explain a little bit more about the setting as well. As you might expect, most of these warriors in Brawlhalla, they have died. They were chosen by Valkyries to come here and live their afterlife until they're needed for when Ragnarok happens. There are some people, though, like Bodvar, and also the people you would consider the crossovers, like Black Knight and Enchantress, who are just visitors, because there's a realm called the Feywild that connects Brawlhalla to all of these other different realms. And so every so often you might have Black Knight or Leonardo or Poe or Enchantress just kind of visiting, and stuff. And so that's what they're doing here. So what I'd like to do now, Funky Pepe says that the overlay is awesome. So yeah, and I definitely agree. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to go one at a time once more here. I imagine that your characters might not be the best of friends. You're all very different characters with different motivations. So we're going to go around, again, starting with Shabii and going around to Gabi, Pudds, and Moth. And I would like each of you to describe what your character is doing. Are they eating something? Are they talking to somebody? Are they by themselves? What are they doing here in the Great Hall?
So
starting
my
with Shabii.
my character Frodaar. He's here to try to save everyone else from the evil who took his loved ones, and he's trying to do anything possible to prevent the same fate to the others.
So is there anything specifically that he's doing here in the Great Hall? Is he just sort of sitting by himself, or is he Is there
He's
anything
looking.
specific?
He's looking down at his hand, being, like thinking about it. Like,
Thinking about his purpose and thinking about
yeah.
what he can do to continue to try to be a force for good and all that. All right. What is Gloom doing here?
So Gloom just got back from like an assassination that she had to do. And she just kind of like sitting there trying to mentally recoup from it. She's very detached from her emotions, but it's still kind of, you just killed somebody. So she's just kind of sitting there, hood down, kind of over her eyes, just kind of watching everybody in the Great Hall. Just trying to analyze people, but also trying to not draw attention to herself.
All right, excellent. And I should also point out that while there are thousands of Einherjar, there are thousands of warriors here in Odin's racked and kind of diverse army. But most of them just stay in Valhalla. Most of them are like Bodvar. They're very content to just kind of stay here. But there are some that like to have adventures or go out and do things. So, for example, Gloom, even though Gloom is here in her afterlife, it would be a very boring afterlife without the kind of work that she does, I imagine. So there you go. So what is Ritchie doing here in the Great Hall?
Ritchie is standing up. He's not sitting, but he's at the table, and he has a chicken leg in his right hand, and he's not looking towards the center of the hall. He's looking behind to the back, like to that big tree, and wondering if he can set the tree on fire, if it's flammable.
That tree is connected to Yggdrasil, aka the Fangwild, and so Ritchie imagines that a lot of people would be upset if that happened.
He doesn't mind.
He doesn't mind? Okay, well, there we go. And then finally, Moth, what is Black Knight doing here in the Great Hall?
Black Knight's chilling, kind of taking up a lot of space because he's got Terrapin right next to him. He's giving him little hand pats.
Forgot about that. Let's add Terrapin in as well.
Yes!
There we go.
My boy.
There we go.
Love that guy.
Your little rhino buddy.
Love that guy. Anyways, yeah, they're just chilling out next to each other. Every once in a while, Black Knight says a little comment about what he thinks about whatever he sees to Terrapin. With no response from the latter, of course, but he appreciates the company nonetheless.
Okay, excellent. And I also mentioned Enchantress is just sort of sitting by herself. And although Plague Knight is coming by and is sitting down at the table and eating lunch with her as well. They're both kind of quiet though. They don't say very much, but there you go. It's like the epic warrior version of a high school cafeteria, kind of. Great Hall. If you want it, who's sitting at whose table, kind of a thing. But the occasional food fight and brawl, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But it's pretty calm today. Go ahead. Sorry, were you going to say something, Moth?
Oh, I was going to say I wouldn't trust all the Shovel Knight characters at the same table.
Oh, certainly not. Yeah. Good thing King Knight isn't here. He's pretty obnoxious here in the Great Hall. But yeah, so but things are relatively quiet. There's still noise. There's people and whatever. Every so often, though, there are notices that are kind of tacked onto those pillars by where those statues with the water bowls are, and usually it's for jobs or for job opportunities or announcements or things like that. There is one announcement that has caught that each of you have noticed, and the announcement is from Heimdall. Heimdall says that he has a job that he wants as many adventurers as possible to as many Einherjar, as many warriors as possible to undertake. And he said, if you want to take this job, meet him at his station at the Bifrost. And as an incentive for those who complete the task, each person who completes the task will get 300 mammoth coins. Now, to put this into perspective, 300 mammoth coins is a lot here in Brawlhalla. Mammoth coins are now there's gold, and like the lay person in Brawlhalla might use gold for trading and things like that. But mammoth coins are things that are used. They're a special type of currency that are often used for like really cool outfits or like to trick up your weapon and things like that. Just like the really cool, just like to make you look really cool or really intimidating in battle. And so mammoth coins tend to be very much coveted by pretty much everybody. Every warrior can find a reason to use mammoth coins here in Brawlhalla. So the fact that Heimdall is offering 300 mammoth coins per person who does this job is quite attractive. It's quite an attractive prospect.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is each of your characters' thoughts about learning about this?
Is there an order, or we just whoever speaks first?
We can go more freeform this time.
All right. Well, Black Knight is instantly thinking about how all of those mammoth coins, all of that, the status of the power and like the glamour of all that. 300 mammoth coins. Can you believe that? Very attractive indeed. You know who else is attractive? The Enchantress. And he thinks to himself, yeah. Wow, maybe she'll like have a higher opinion of me if I get all glammed up like that. Absolutely yes. Anything less for my dudes.
And also, not everybody has to chime in, but if you want to, you can. So go ahead, Gabi.
So Gloom is just like, what do I need this money for? She doesn't really need much, but she also is just like, if I can get these mammoth coins, it could possibly get me some new weapons to use, or like give me an advantage over some other people, because at the end of the day, my end goal is to, catch the biggest fish, Illidar. So if I can do anything to get closer to that, then it's worth it.
But Frodaar is thinking, won't that bounty corrupt us? Will not that amount of money make us feel like everyone is gonna be someone's gonna be better than each other because they have more money? Is it gonna be positive for us? It's gonna be good.
I mean, I imagine Frodaar has certainly seen examples of people being very greedy about it. Yeah. But he has also seen ways. He's also seen ways that people have like gifted mammoth coins to someone else. Kaya is a very good example of this, actually. She usually doesn't care that much about it, which is kind of ironic, given that they're mammoth coins. For some reason, you'd think she'd be more interested. But she kind of like gives them out. Like whenever she gets mammoth coins, she gives them out willy nilly, and it's afforded her a lot of sort of like friendship and goodwill as well. So Frodaar has seen good and bad examples of it, and also who knows, but if some of this money is better in some hands than others.
That's true too.
Well, and that's for Ritchie.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks, well, if I get all that money, I know I'll only ever use 2 of them, but I can finally complete that Jade Dragon set of weapons, which are pretty cool. Also, I'm bored, so why not?
All right. And also the fact that Heimdall is the one kind of like giving out is saying that he needs something done. It sounds like it might be kind of important because Heimdall usually sort of like keeps to himself a bit. He's not usually very involved with the tournament, but yeah. So if he's asking for adventurers to help, then it sounds like he really needs or wants the help. So if it's all right with you guys, we will move on to the Bifrost. And like I said, I assumed that each of you guys are different enough that you probably wouldn't be like best buds with each other. You all have different motivations. but I imagine that all 4 of you would arrive at Heimdall's at the Bifrost at the same time, essentially. That's essentially how I'm making you guys a party.
Okay.
So, I've changed the map now. We have this lovely, cool Bifrost map that I found.
Yeah, that is cool.
The artist is down at the bottom, and you see it's a free battle map. So, but yeah, so I have the 4 of you there, and you see there is Heimdall, Maz Timmer. Hello, welcome in the chat. First time chatter there. And so Heimdall comes up to you, you guys, and says, "Oh, good, more of you, excellent." I was worried that we wouldn't have enough power to be able to get this done. So let me tell you what's happening. This is I'd say this is a rather interesting situation. You all know Azoth, right? You have at least seen Azoth around, or maybe you haven't. Azoth has gone a lot for. He keeps getting summoned by his cultists whenever they gather his soul stones. I have just learned of the I've just learned of the location of 3 of Azoth's 7 soul stones, and so if we were to get a few of them, that would potentially stop Azoth from having to be summoned all the time. So, I've been sending out a few parties, although I'm not entirely sure how many of them will be successful. But you can choose one of 3 locations to go to. You can either go to the one in the ruins of a sunken city that was once ruled by a daughter of Poseidon. Another one is located in a contested, colorful kingdom in the center of the realm between realms. And the last one is located in a hemisphere of neon decadence. And so Heimdall kind of turns to all of you and says, if you tell me which location you're interested in, I can make sure that the Bifrost sends you through to the section of the Feywild that will lead you there.
Which one has? I'm talking to Heimdall. Which one, in your opinion, has the highest chance of succeeding?
I honestly don't know. I just know in each of these 3 locations there is an Azothian temple buried deep beneath either a building or a ruin or something. And I've never been inside any of these temples myself. I know that they may contain traps or monsters, but it also may be a bit treacherous to get there as well. I should also mention, in case I know some of you have left Valhalla before, but when you're in Asgard, of course, you may know that any cuts or bruises, or even if you die or get knocked out, all of your wounds heal when you're in Asgard and when you're in Valhalla. That may not be the case outside of Valhalla, so you'll want to be careful when you're out there. So I don't know which one is more treacherous, but like I said, one is in the ruins of a sunken city once ruled by a daughter of Poseidon, another one in a contested, colorful kingdom in the center of the realm between realms, and the other one is in a hemisphere of neon decadence.
Asking Heimdall, has anyone come back from any of this?
Not yet, but I also sent out the message just today. Today was the first day that I sent out this quest, essentially. So I don't think anyone has had a chance to come back yet. But also I will say that while there are many wonderful warriors here, some are, I would say, more capable than others, and you all seem more capable than some of the groups I've come across, accepting this task.
I think the neon.
Oh my gosh, Slashula, hello, and the channel host. Thank you so much.
I think the one that's most appealing to me is the neon one, because I feel the neon one, as it may have like the neon stuff, it could also bear more shadows because of that, and it would be easier for me to hide and follow through with the mission.
I'd say
Shadows.
the first option, the Sunken City, it screens pirates all over, and pirates are full of treasures, so that's a plus for Ritchie. But the neon one, he has no idea what it means, but he likes colorful stuff, and it's a cool name, so he's down to go there as well.
Okay. Other thoughts from other people in the group?
Black Knight would prefer not to run into Treasure Knight, so the sunken ship is out. Neon sounds
Oh,
cool.
wow.
I actually did not think about that. All right.
Yeah, but
And welcome, Royalty. Hello. Any thoughts from Frodaar?
I heard Gloom mention shadows. I gotta get rid of all of them, so I'm all for it. I'll follow my team, the one I want to protect anywhere. So
Okay. Excellent. All right. So Heimdall's kind of looking at all of you, and he says, "So it sounds like you all have an interest in the realm of neon decadence. Is that right?"
yeah.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
All right. Well, based on what I know of this place, I don't think any of you will be very used to it, but I wish you luck. And so what's going to happen is, if you continue down the Bifrost, it will lead you to a part. It will lead you to a part of the Feywild. And if you keep following the path in the Feywild, then you will be led to your destination. It should take you in front of a building. And you'll need to search somewhere in that building for a basement that should lead you to the Azothian Temple. And then, and again, in that temple, you should be able to find one of Azoth's soul stones. I don't know exactly what they look like. I know they come in different shapes, but it'll probably be obvious if you find it.
Okay.
All right. Well, what are we wasting our time for? Let's go.
Can
All right,
I ask?
there's-
Can I
Oh.
ask Frodaar something? Like, can Richie ask Frodaar something?
Go for it.
Are you actually a dragon or just a dude with a dragon head? Like, can you shoot fireballs from your mouth? Because I shoot fireballs too, and I want
We
to see
could
who
test
can
it
throw
if you
fireballs
want.
further.
we can do a contest. I don't recommend it, but we can do a contest. I like barbecues.
What are you gonna
that sounds fun.
barbecue?
We could.
I don't know. We'll see.
I want to protect Ritchie, but we could maybe cook him.
What? We're gonna cook
He wanted to see my fireball, so why not?
I mean, that's not what I meant, but it's cool to know that you can like cast fireballs. You didn't answer my question about you being a dragon or just a dude with a dragon head. I'm gonna assume that I hit a spot that didn't have to, so let's just move on.
I'm just like looking between these two, and I'm just like, oh, so these are the people I'm gonna have to deal with.
Black Knight has already started walking and has missed all of this.
Already on your way. Excellent. Okay.
As we're talking, I start spitting fire from my mouth.
Welcome to Sunsero and Swerft, the Haunts as well, and Nippa. Hello. Yeah, the map is awesome. I should mention, I noticed that the watermark is a bit covered. BlueSwordGames.com made this, and it is a free battle map, the Ruined by Frost
It's a very
free battle
nice
map by Blue Sword Games. So very well done there. Great. Okay, so you guys are going, and you're going down to Bifrost, and as the map suggests, and as you might imagine, you just kind of see like it feels like you're walking through space, but you can still breathe. You know, you're not sure how it's possible, but hey, you're in Brawlhalla. Anything's possible at this point. Normally, the Bifrost leads to Midgard, to Earth, but Heimdall, of course, has control over it, and you can kind of see off in the distance the Bifrost kind of like twisting and turning into some point in space somewhere, and eventually you find yourselves just deep in the Feywild. It very much feels like a maze. So if you imagine like that, like kind of how Mirkwood looked like in the Hobbit movies, Usually there's a path. In this case, there's a very strong path that leads you in one direction. But there's also lots of other paths as well. So if you didn't pay attention, you could possibly easily get lost. So, but yeah, you guys have been walking around through here for quite some time. And I would like each of you, so while you're walking through, the Feywild does some weird things to you if you stay in it long enough. I would like each of you to roll a D100. Or if you do not have a D100, roll 2 D10s, and one is the tens place and one is the ones place.
All right.
You're not adding anything to this. It's just straight up D100 or 2D10 with 10s and 1.
I did it wrong.
I got a 38.
Okay, so 38. What happens to you is psychic. There's this weird, like the weird sort of like psionic power that's happening that is present in the Feywild. It builds in your mind, and so once within the next minute in the game, you can use a bonus action to magically assault the mind of another creature. Basically, you can kind of make a little psychic attack sometime within the next minute. They'd have to make an intelligence saving throw or take psychic damage. So just keep that in mind. You can do that for the next minute in the game.
Okay.
Cool. I got a 10.
10. Okay. So for that one, let's see. You are affected by the mind blank spell. So it's not as bad as it sounds. Basically, it's not as bad as it sounds. For the next 24 hours, you are immune to psychic damage.
Oh, sick.
Also,
Bro.
any effect that would sense your any effect or spell or ability that would be able to read your thoughts or emotions or to scry on you does not work on you for the next 24 hours.
Hey, what do you
Yeah,
mean by
I was
were
gonna
you-
attack you too.
But yeah, there you go. You have that. Who's next who has a D100 roll?
I've got a 17.
17. Okay. Okay. So for right now, nothing happens. So for right now, nothing happens for Frodaar.
For
Maybe
right now.
nothing yet. And then finally, I think Pudds. I think you're the last one to tell me your roll.
I got 18.
18. Okay. Also, nothing seems to happen to you as well right now.
We're safe.
So, Baron plotting malicious activity. When am I not? I've been Dungeon Master. Percentile rolls, right? Great. So, as the four of you, by the way, just out of curiosity, what would there be like a kind of marching order? Like, are any of you walking ahead of the others? Like,
I'm just kind of behind, trying to like not associate myself with them, but also, I have to stick with them.
Gloom
be
is a
in
bit
front.
towards the back.
Protecting.
Frodaar is towards the front. All right.
As the paladin.
I'm just walking, trying to figure out where I am, not really paying attention to any particular dangers around me. I figure
Let me add Terrapin as well. There you go.
I'm near the front, but I'm not like leading, so I figure somebody else will spot the danger before it gets to me.
Frodaar seems to be doing that just fine.
Protect everyone. Don't worry.
Frodaar protect, Gloom attack, and most
I-
importantly, Terrapin got your back.
True.
Yes, absolutely. He will be there for you emotionally all the time. Best friend
Okay.
that I could ask for.
All right, and then anything with Ritchie? Is Ritchie just kind of like staying there in the middle?
Yeah, he's staying behind, but it's just because he's distracted by all the trees, because they are all flammable, and he might. But he's like holding himself, because he's also thinking about the mammoth coins, and sometimes money is more important than setting stuff on fire. So
We gotta keep an eye on him. He's gonna like turn
Yeah.
around while we're fighting and just.
I feel like he's a
accidentally
little
set
bit of a
fire.
maniac with fire. And he likes money too much. I might
That's
have
why
been
he likes
right.
money.
Okay. So as you're walking along, what I'd like to what is everyone's passive perception?
Nine.
I know what Ritchie's is off the top of my head, but remind me what the other ones are.
Mine's +4.
Passive is under your. Well, are you on D&D Beyond?
Oh wait, passive perception is 14 for me.
Yeah, so it's basically your
Mine's
perception.
15.
It's 10 plus your perception bonus.
9.
9, 14, and what does Frodaar have?
13.
13. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. So, actually, let me just do some real quick here. Oh, that's okay. Noted. So, those of you with a passive perception of 10 or higher, you notice there's some movement in these two bushes here.
Oh.
Huh. I want to protect everyone, so I'm gonna check the one closest to us at the bottom.
The one on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's moving too much.
you find a colorful elf there,
Oh.
and
Can I just like? Oh, sorry.
yeah, and he has a spear up and ready, and once he
Ooh.
sees that Frodaar has found him, he kind of says, "We've been spotted! We've been spotted! Don't let them pass!" And so these all appear.
Can I pull out my bow and just arm it, like
Yeah.
get it at the ready?
So basically, you guys are not surprised. They did not get a surprise round on you, which could have been kind of bad. So yeah. Everybody. So so those two soldiers have their spears up, and you see there's two two more elves in the trees, or like kind of off to the distance, with their bows ready. So everybody roll initiative, which is basically your dexterity bonus.
Oh, it's your dexterity bonus?
Yeah, that's what initiative is. Yep.
Oh, mine +9.
When you add it, you roll a d20
Oh,
and then add
plus
your.
it's
Yeah.
been a hot sec since I played this.
No problem.
25.
Okay, so Gloom got 25. Very good. What about the others?
Having trouble with the bot.
There's also
It's
a little dice
14.
trait. Sorry, Ritchie got 14, or
I got 14.
Frodaar
I
got
got
14.
19.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Ritchie got 19. There's also up in the upper left-hand corner of the of Owlbear, there's a little dice tray if you want to use that.
Oh, I see. 9.
Black Knight got 9. And I'm going to. So if you're using Terrapin in combat, I'm assuming Terrapin goes with your initiative.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming since he's here with me, I don't need to cast Find Steed.
I'll assume that you had done that while you were traveling, so
Okay.
you can have him there. If, but yeah,
Sweet.
and also you
Yeah.
were not surprised either, so you're fine either way.
Cool.
Okay, and now I'm rolling initiative for everybody else. We got. You got that. Just gotta roll the last two initiatives here. And a lot of them rolled terribly on their initiative, which is good for you.
We're prepared.
Okay, excellent. And you can see they each have names, so, but there you go. So Gloom is going to be first. welcome, Lucian Sword. Good to have you here. And also Link Swagner and Lycorez. Hello. What does
Can
Gloom
I-
do?
So I was wondering, can I aim? Are Shadow Knight are they in my way at the moment from being able to see the one bow elf on the
Oh,
closer to the bottom of
you can still see them. Yeah.
Do I have a clean shot at them?
Probably not. You probably have to move until you got a clean shot.
Can I see the one that's up at the top of the map?
Yeah, you can.
Can I try to shoot that one and take him out before they have the ability to attack any of us?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll an attack.
That's a D20, right? Or what is
Yep.
it?
Yeah, for basically any like major roll, saving throw, skill check, attack, D20 plus the bonus.
Okay, so I got a 15, and then bonus for attack would be +9, so 24.
Okay, 15 plus 9. Yep, that is enough to hit. So roll the damage.
Okay, so it's 1d6 plus 5 piercing. 8.
8 damage. Okay, it's not quite enough to kill them, but you do you do damage to them. So there's that. Did you want to do it? Did Gloom want to do anything else?
Maybe like move up a little bit, but also a little bit behind the bush so that it kind of skews their vision of Gloom as well.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Yeah, so if you want, so as a rogue, you can hide as a bonus action if you want. And that would make it harder for them to hit you, and it would give you advantage on your next attack.
Mm-hmm. Can I do that?
Yeah, so you want to hide in, like, the bush up here? Or
yeah, that
the bush
one.
over here? The top
Up
one?
there, yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so you're up here. Great. Welcome, Real Vanillax. We've recently started. The party got their quest, and they're traveling through the Feywild, and they've met some elves now. And welcome, Justin, as well. Okay, so that was Gloom. Ritchie is next.
I actually just want to hide next to Gloom.
You just want to go up here and hide?
I want to stay close to them.
Okay. You go up there and hide. Cool. Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Okay. Excellent. So this first soldier is going to come down up in Frodaar's business, and going to try to attack. So this is and you can see they kind of have like these little and you know the names because they have these little soldier badges on them, essentially with like their rank and their name. So Frodaar comes up to Frodaar and is going to attack 3 times with his spear. So let's see. Does a 19 hit Frodaar?
Yes.
Okay. That second attack will hit, but a 9 will not. So 2 of the 3. The second attack was a 26, which I know hits. So there's that.
That is.
All right. So the let's see. There we go. So the 2 spear attacks do a total of plus. Frodaar takes 26 piercing damage total from both of these spear attacks. As Frodaar is kind of like ribbing him, and like calling you a trespasser. Yeah. So next is actually Frodaar is next. Yeah.
Okay. So I have a question. Will my fire burn the forest?
You can be careful enough that it will not burn the whole forest.
Okay. Then I want to see if can I reach with a fireball either one of the ones behind with the bows? So I
You're
could
talking about your
prevent
breath.
damage.
You're talking about your breath weapon.
Yes.
Okay. There's. Okay, what's the range of a
It's
dragonborn?
15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, so each of these squares is 5 feet. So
5
5,
feet.
10, 15.
Okay.
Nope, that will not quite. That will not reach the archer.
Okay. Then I'll try to attack back to the one that attacked me with an unarmed strike.
Okay.
And got a roll, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Attack roll. D20 roll, and then you add your attack modifier.
It's a 7 plus 4.
7 plus 4 is 11. That is
11,
not
yeah.
enough. That is not enough to get past their armor.
Ooh, they're kind of bulky.
Yeah. Yeah, they have some pretty heavy like they have
It
some pretty
says
heavy
I can.
metal armor.
It says I can do 2 attacks per action. So
Yeah,
can
so
I
you can attack a
again?
second time. Yep.
Okay, I'll try to do the same thing. So I'll roll again. That is 9 plus 4, 13.
That doesn't hit either.
Wow. Those are bulky.
Yep. So if that's it for Frodaar, we're moving on to Black Knight.
I'm not ready. I have a question before I
Yeah.
do anything. So since Terrapin is my steed, right? Can I use his action to attack before I attack, or does that take up like my action? Well, first of all, I mount Terrapin.
Yeah. So yeah, we can give Terrapin like a round within your round essentially. So Terrapin can have an action and movement, and that will not cost you your action.
Okay, cool. Can I move my own?
You should be able to if you're
Okay.
expired getting flashbacks. You're telling him an 18 doesn't hit.
No.
Wait.
I'm not saying that here, but like in a previous campaign, there was a time.
So I go.
Oh, you're going all the way up
over
there. So
yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's the speed of a... What's
45.
Terrapin? Oh, okay, yeah, you can reach there. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. No, wait, I only have 40 speed, so I go here. Can I reach? I didn't think about this. Hold up.
So that archer, Talon, is 10 feet away at that point.
Fact checking. This
Oh,
would be
Death
40
House. It
feet.
must have been animated armor, probably.
This would be 40 feet. And that would make
Okay.
me 5 feet away from him. So I can.
Yeah, you can. Go for it.
So Terrapin gores. Let me roll.
Zelk Parker, this has been going on for about an hour. Wow, we're already at 1 hour. Dang.
Dang. I'm messing up my roll. Uh, 16.
16 hits.
It's cool.
Yeah, it does hit.
So that does 4d8 because I charged.
Okay.
Plus how much? Plus 5.
So wait. 5 damage from 48?
No. Plus 5.
Oh, plus 5. Okay.
On top of that, and that is 2 plus 6 plus 4, 13 plus 5, 18.
18.
18.
18 damage on Talon the Archer.
Yes. And then
Okay.
Yeah, that's Terrapin, and then
That was just
attack.
Terrapin, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
Oh my gosh.
And then I attack with my lance twice.
Rocket Lance players go crazy, man.
Rocket Lance neutral.
That's so funny. You're so right. He is a Rocket Lance. That's.
It's really just Rocket Lance.
I
It's just
didn't even remember that.
if you're able to attack 3 times in one turn, then it would be just grounded neutral.
So 5 and 8. I'm assuming those don't hit.
You roll a 5 and an 8. Yeah,
Yes.
unfortunately they do not. Talon is too nimble to be hit by those.
Oh, whoa.
Anything else from Black Knight?
Let me look at my bonus actions. Nah, that's it.
Okay, excellent. Next is Illadar's turn. Illadar's going to come up to Frodaar and attack with his spear 3 times. Betonic, hello, welcome. Zel Parker, yes, this will be on YouTube after the fact. So that is a 13 does not hit, a 25 does hit, and a 16 does not hit, correct?
Yes.
Frodaar? Okay,
Yes.
great. So only one of the spear attacks hit, and that is 13 piercing damage. And next are the 2 archers. So Talon is going to step back about 5 feet and aim for and make 2 shots, one at Terrapin and one at Black Knight.
Does that provoke an opportunity attack?
Oh, moving back? Oh yeah, I guess it does, doesn't it?
Actually. Technically no,
Beton-
because Lance has 10 feet range, so he's not out of range.
Yeah, not yeah, yeah. Talon's not out of range, so no attack of opportunity just yet.
Devastating. Yet.
Yet. A 20,
Oh,
a
no.
23 to hit Terrapin, but only a 15 to hit Black Knight.
Does not hit Black Knight, does indeed hit Terrapin.
Okay. So Terrapin is going to take 10 piercing damage.
Understandable.
Butonic said that he hopes I made a Butonic enemy or NPC. Don't count on that. Didn't. But hey, you're here. Yeah, good to have you here. Oh yeah, and the other archer. The other archer is going to move to aim for Frodaar. No! At least Black Knight's in the game. So Nefrit is attacking Frodaar, only getting an 11 to hit. So just kind of like ping, just like
Ping.
off of
Bounces
Frodaar's
off
armor.
my armor. Nothing.
Just nothing. So
Not even a flinch. Nothing.
now we're back to the top of the initiative order with Gloom.
So I have a speed of 30. Can I try to come up behind Frodaar by the Faradell? And can I pull out my rapier and try to attack them?
Yeah, if you do that, you will. If you do that, and if you hit, you would get sneak attack damage.
Okay, so I'd like to like move up here, ish,
Okay.
and then 16. Does that hit?
16 does hit. Yes.
Okay, so I pull out my rapier, and then that is 1d8 plus 5.
You also add 5d6 because of sneak attack.
5d6.
Yeah,
So,
as a rogue, because you have an ally within 5 feet of your target. Also, you were hiding. You get sneak attack, which at 10th level is 5d6.
Rogue.
You get to
what
add-
is
Okay, so
You add that to your 1d8 plus whatever.
So my 1d8 plus whatever was 9, and then 9 plus 5,
14.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23 total damage for Faradil.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. That's that was a pretty big hit. You find Gloom finds a kind of a chink in Faradil's armor, and he doesn't like get staggered or anything. But he just kind of like he felt that. He really felt that.
He felt that.
I
Yeah.
heard that.
Faradil disliked that. Ritchie is next.
I really divided here because I felt bad for just hiding last turn, and I kind of want to help my dragon-headed buddy, flamey speeding buddy. But on the
I'm a
other
dragon,
hand,
actually.
Black Knight, it's like alone. But I think he's too far. Can I reach
I
there?
am big chillin', my guy. Do not
like-
worry about me.
So for future reference, Pudds, you can normally move 6 squares. Each square is 5 feet, 30 feet.
Okay.
Also,
There
as
is
as a rogue, you can dash as a bonus action, which means as a bonus action, you could still attack. You could move 12 squares if you wanted to on your turn.
There's also a little ruler tool on the little taskbar on the
Ah,
side.
yes, there is.
Yeah.
You can click and drag from your character and find out, like, point to where you want to move, and it'll tell you how many feet there are.
Yeah,
that
so
it is.
between Ritchie and Black Knight is 30 feet, for example.
Yeah,
well,
to be
since
in
they-
range to hit would be 45 feet.
Since Black Knight said he's chilling, I'm actually gonna try to help my dragon-headed buddy.
Okay.
And I'll
Alright.
try to sneak attack them, just like Gloum did. And with my short sword, actually, because swords are cool.
Okay, so do you want to move up to Frodaar, where Gloom is attacking?
Yeah,
Or-
like maybe here-ish.
Funny
Oh, okay,
moment, if
yeah.
you move above him, if Baron, do you allow flanking?
I usually don't. I think if you do that, though, is the fact that there's 3 of you doing that, I will allow it this time.
Okay, so if you move above,
The square just
Frodaar,
north of Frodaar.
yeah, you'll get advantage on your attack. So you roll 2d20s and take the highest number.
Yeah.
So we're like going
Which
to
actually
gank
you
them.
kind of had that anyway because you were hidden and Frodaar didn't notice you.
Oh, that's
So-
true.
Go ahead. So yeah, you're attacking with your short sword. Roll 2d20s and take the higher of the 2 rolls, and then add your attack modifier to that roll.
The higher one, okay, I got 18, so I have to add.
I believe you have
4?
+8. Your attack. So in the center of your character sheet is where your attack bonus is. So in your case, it's +8. So 18 + 8, 24. That is more than enough to hit. So go ahead and roll your damage, and once again, you get sneak attack. So it's 1d8 + 4 + 5d6.
1d8, okay, 6 plus 4, so that's 10, and plus, what was the other number?
5d6. So 5
Oh,
6-sided
5d6.
dice. This is the sneak
Okay.
attack.
Oh my god, rogues are OP.
So I think I got
And he was
13?
hiding.
No, 17.
Sorry, what?
I
Sorry,
think
what'd
I
you
got
get?
17. If I did the math right, it's 17.
17 plus the 10 from earlier, that would be 27.
Is that enough?
Yes. So you got 17 from the d6s, right?
Oh wait, sorry. I'm gonna redo this because I'm using the Google page. And I
Oh
think I
yeah,
wrote-
the Google dice.
I
Oh.
picked one up, yeah. Okay, so 2d6, I got 5 and 1. Then it's 15 because it's added to the other 10. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
It's actually
yeah.
16.
You got 15 from the 5d6 plus 10 from earlier,
Yes.
25.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that's really good. Batonic, every action requires 10 rolls to calculate, just for the rogues, just when the rogues have their nasty sneak attack damages.
It's like when you're invasive.
It's a lot of rolls. Yeah.
But yeah, that's another case where that's like it's a pretty nasty attack against Frodaar. He is not doing great. In fact, a term I like to use in D&D is the term bloodied, which means that they're at least at half health, and that's
Let's
where Frodaar is
go.
now. So
Nice.
Frodaar is now at half health, and it's actually his turn, and he's just like surrounded on all sides, and he doesn't like this at all. So he's gonna turn to the person who most recently attacked him, and that is
Oh.
Ritchie. So Frodaar gets 3 spear attacks.
May
So
I interject?
Oh,
I
okay.
have a funny spell called Silvery Barbs. I am imposing disadvantage on that attack and giving myself advantage on my next attack.
So Faradel's attacking 3 times, so you're only doing disadvantage on one of his attacks.
Just the first one.
Okay, so the first one that was a 10. That does not hit Ritchie at all. The next one is a 19. I believe that's high because.
dang.
And then the last one is a 9, so only one attack hits Ritchie.
And can I use my uncanny dodge on that one? For that one?
Yeah, so you're only going to take half damage. So, oh wow, I rolled max damage on that one. So very good that you did that.
Oh no!
So it would have been 20 damage, but instead you're only getting 10 because of uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Has it been 1 minute end game? Like,
Sorry, what?
Has it been over a minute end game?
1 minute is 10 rounds.
Oh yeah, so the minute is not. So there's probably about 30 seconds left. So you probably have about 5 rounds left before that minute is over.
Because I was wondering if I could. Do I have to wait for my turn to do the psychic thing that I got from the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd have to use your bonus action on your turn.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah. Great. So Faradil, like a couple of spear attacks like miss, and one of them would have like hit Ritchie squarely like in the shoulder, but it more like grazed him than anything, dealing because of how slippery he is, just moving quickly around and everything. That was Faradil. It's now Frodaar's turn.
So, after all that, and seeing that Frodaar is tougher than, or more annoying than we expected, get prepared and I get my Warhammer and try to attack him.
All right.
So
yeah, take out your Warhammer, attack Frodaar.
Yeah, I get a 6.
A 6 plus.
No.
6 plus 4. That's 10. Not enough.
You only have 4 for your attack bonus.
Yes.
Is that with your proficiency bonus? Because I imagine it'd be plus 8 if you're proficient with Warhammers.
No, it's plus 4.
Oh, okay.
Still plus 4, yes.
But yeah, that unfortunately does miss. But you get to attack a second time.
True, so I can do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Guess that Frodaar has drank too much for getting here. 11 plus 4, 15.
That just barely misses, I'm afraid. Okay, Black Knight.
It was actually 16.
Yep.
Yay. Okay. So Black Knight's gonna attack twice with the lance. 14 and 5. Okay. Oh wait, does that automatically add? It doesn't, right?
Yeah, it does. 14
it
plus
does, okay.
8 is 20. Yeah. Yeah, so you actually got 22 and 13.
No, I'm looking at the wrong number. Oh my god.
Hey, I didn't know you were looking at the wrong numbers, but you
No,
know.
I was looking at the one in parentheses. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
The 22 hits, the 13 does not hit, but 22 does.
Okay. That is wait, I have advantage. I forgot about that. LOL.
Oh yeah.
So that's the first roll, and I'm gonna fish for
that was the
crit.
first roll. You got 22 on your first roll. Okay.
Roll 2d20.
27.
1 and 18. Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
No, 27 is correct for the 18 because it's plus 8.
18 plus. Yeah. Well, you hit. Both of those hit.
Cool. 2d12 plus 8 because it'd be plus 4 plus 4. 6 and 24 damage, and then
24. Okay. 24 damage on talent.
24 piercing damage, and then my little buddy my big buddy Terrapin is gonna attack. for 18.
And that will hit.
Okay,
Or wait, was that the? No, yeah, that was an attack roll. Yeah.
Yeah. And he will take an additional 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that knocks down Talon. Talon is out.
Let's go.
Oh, cool. Hang on a second.
Nice.
How far can I move? Okay, I can reach. So I'm gonna go over here, and since I have Great Weapon Master, I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack a second time. Actually,
Bro, we're getting
my-
carried.
Oh man, yeah, because Lance is reach of 10 feet, so Frodaar is actually surrounded on all sides.
Oh my god.
Does that give me advantage again? Just kidding. Unless you allow it.
You know what? He's flanked. Yeah, sure. I'm fine with flanking in this one shot.
Oh, cool. You're the best.
Oh my god.
Okay, nat 20.
Oh my god, no way.
Wow. Okay, so here's what I do
No
with.
way.
So here's what I do with natural 20s.
Oh, that's amazing.
So double the damage dice. So if you would normally, so if you would normally do 2d8, you would roll 4d8 and just.
Oh my god.
And the bonus is not added twice, so just
I
double the
do-
damage dice.
I attacked with my lance, I do 1d8. Or 1d12.
Lance should be 1d12, so it would be
It
2d12.
Okay, 2d12 plus 4. 16.
Okay, 16 damage to Frodaar. All right. Math. Sometimes, one thing about D&D is sometimes it shows how bad you are at simple subtraction.
Oh, I have my
feel you.
calculator up at all times.
Bro, I've been counting on my fingers for my damage.
Yeah. How do I? Apparently, someone is. There might be a bot account here, so let me see if I can get rid of them real quick. How do I do that? Is it ban /?
Yeah, and the name.
Okay. Oh gosh, this is so dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You can technically, I think,
It's
click on the
slash
name.
ban. Also, yeah,
Oh.
you can right click on the name as well.
Oh, okay. Clearly, there's a lot I need to learn about. Oh yeah,
That's
I can
okay.
just. Let's see. There we go. All right. There we go. There's still a lot I'm getting used to with Twitch. Anyway, great. That was an epic hit. Frodaar is still up, but that was that was he's not long for this for this. By the way, so Shabii shared this in our Discord chat, but it's also on Twitter. Funky Pepe made this really epic sketch of the four of you.
Wait, they did?
Whoa,
So
that's,
check it out. It's in the Discord, but
Yeah,
also
Discord.
that's
if
so
you look at
cool.
look
No
at that.
way!
No way, that's
It's-
so cool.
Funky Pepe, before this, we were literally talking about how cool your art is.
Yeah.
And then you do this.
Yeah.
That
Oh
is-
my god.
Actually, is there a way for for that image to be shown just briefly on the stream? Is that something Expired can do?
No way.
Maybe.
That's so sick.
Oh, that's so cool.
Funky
Nice.
Pepe, your art is just so amazing.
Amazing.
Oh,
I
yep,
have
there
to-
it
I
is.
have-
Yeah,
I have to
such
close
a
the
such a
tab.
cool
God.
drawing. I love it.
I have to close the tab, or I'm gonna be staring at it the whole time and not playing the game.
Bro, it's
So sorry,
cool.
when I say Discord, me and the players are in our own Discord
We're in
specifically
the Cool
for
Kids
this.
Club. We're in the
So
Cool Kids Club. You guys
there's
can't
not
join.
so there's not a so I don't have a Discord server for you guys in the chat to join. It's just that's what I was talking about. But anyway, there you go. Absolutely
So
spectacular. Well done. Anyway, let's get back to the battle, shall we? Thank you so much, Funky Pepe, for that awesome distraction. So Black Knight just went, and now Illidan He's gonna try to do something to help his friend here. He's gonna go around here, and try to see if he can. Seeing that Frodaar is so like heavily armored, he's gonna try to go against someone who seems less heavily armored. And so Illidar is going to go up against Gloom, a duel of the.
would like to cast Silvery Barbs again. So disadvantage on the first attack and give myself advantage. Oh, well,
Okay.
actually, who wants advantage?
The
I'll
next
take
person, the
advantage.
next
You can
player
have
to
it.
go will be Gloom, actually. So
Then Gloom, you get advantage.
Let's go.
okay, so a duel. Actually, also Illidar has gone outside of Black Knight's range, doing this. So Black Knight gets an
Oh.
attack of opportunity.
No, I don't, because Silvery Barbs is my reaction.
Oh, you already used your reaction. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. So Illidar is going to come up to Gloom and going to
Okay.
attack 3 times.
Okay.
So, well, the first one has disadvantage, so he got a 15 to hit. Does that hit Gloom?
No.
Okay. The next one is a natural 20, and the
oh
last
my
one is a
God.
14. So
Wow.
only
No,
one,
that one doesn't hit either.
only one attack hits, but it's a crit.
Oh my God! Of course. With
Devastating,
my
I
luck.
wish I was a grave cleric.
So Illidar, the former prison warden, does 24 damage to Gloom.
Oh.
And Nefrit is also going to try to, seeing that Illidar has landed an attack on Gloom, the remaining archer is also going to try to attack, and gets a 24, and that is 9 piercing damage on Gloom.
Oh my God. Okay.
By the way,
Okay.
Gloom should have Uncanny Dodge, so if you want to reduce one of those damage things by half,
Yeah. Can I reduce the nat 20 hit?
yeah, so I believe you take 12 instead of 24.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, excellent.
So minus 12 and then minus what?
Minus 12 and minus, what was it, 9? 9, yeah, 12 and
yeah.
9. Excellent. Okay, Tyranno, hello, welcome. Gloom is next.
All right. So seeing Illidar, especially Illidar attack me, I kind of just like. I realized because I didn't quite notice him before because I was trying to attack the other.
I was
The other one.
waiting for that recognition.
Yes, yes. The second you said Illidar, I was like, wait a minute. She was focusing on Faradil, but when she noticed Illidar, she just like dead set, like he is in her line of sight. He is not getting out. And with the advantage from Black Knight as well, she's going to attempt to stab him as well with her rapier. And I also found out, I didn't realize this earlier, that's my fault, I have proficiency with the rapier. So
you would add
I
plus
also-
4 to your attack damage, not the damage, but the attack roll.
the attack roll. So
Yeah.
plus 9, that's 20 plus 4, 24. To hit.
24 hits.
Okay.
And,
And then-
because you have an ally within 5 feet of Illidar, sneak attack damage.
Oh, let's go! Okay. So that's 1d8 plus 5 plus 5 d6s.
Yep. Now, I know. So this is why I think this is the way I do crits. This is why sneak attack is kind of ridiculous sometimes. If you rolled a crit, then with sneak attack, then I would let you double all the damage dice, and that would include sneak attack. Just so you know,
So you would roll. 10.
you'd roll 10d6 and 2d8 plus 5.
Oh my
Oh,
If
god.
you
That is
if
a
you
lot of
got
damage.
if you rolled a natural
If
2.
I got a crit.
Yeah.
I do 28 damage.
28 damage, and so far Illidar has not been damaged. So Gloom is the first one to damage him.
I just wanna like, this might not kill him, but I was wondering, can I just like shove it into his gut? Is that possible?
Yeah. So certainly this doesn't kill him, and your rapier's not stuck or anything, but you stab him, and he's like, oh, and there's clearly the way that Gloom delivers that to him. There's clearly some malice there, and Illidar can feel that. He seems a bit nervous about that. He also seems confused about why someone would be that upset at him.
I start getting
let's
concerned
move-
from that darkness that's getting out of the
Let's
room.
move on to Ritchie.
Yes, this Faraday guy he's taking too long to get rid of, so I wanna try to get rid of him, and if I'm not successful, I wanna know actually if I can use my bonus action to help Frodaar to get rid of him if I can't.
Oh yeah, so use your bonus action to do the help action to Frodaar.
Yeah.
So Frodaar's
Yeah.
next attack will be with advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Got you, buddy.
And then, did you want to use an action for something like an attack or whatever?
Yeah, I can still attack him with my short
you can
sword,
still
right?
you can still attack. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack him with my short sword. So it's 1d6 plus 4. I got 3, which is not good. So I got 7.
7.
And I have a plus 8 because I have the
7 plus 8 is 7 plus 8 is 15.
15.
That is not enough to hit.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh man.
All right. Faradil, he sees that more people are ganging up on Gloom, so he's going to actually no. He has 3 attacks. He's going to do 1 each to Ritchie, Gloom, and Frodaar. So against Ritchie, he gets a 21. So the one against Ritchie will hit.
sheesh.
Against Gloom, he gets a 24. So that one will hit. And against Frodaar, he got a natural 1. So stab Ritchie. So attack Ritchie, attack Gloom, and drop his spear.
Completely missed.
I just like gave him a death glare after he tried to attack me, just like out of fear, just whoop.
Yep. Yeah. It's just like what is this what is this evil eye at me or whatever. So Ritchie takes 17 damage. Gloom only takes 7.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. And Frodaar's turn. Frodaar, you have advantage on your next attack because of the silvery barbs. Actually, no, it's because of the help from earlier. That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Get Gloom with silvery barbs.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that now.
I gotta admit, I made a mistake with the proficiency of the warhammer and the weapons and all that. So it was plus 8. You were right.
Okay.
It was more.
Hey, at least you're figuring it out now.
Yeah, I attack Fardil with my warhammer, and this time I'm back for revenge. So I roll and I got a 16.
16 hits.
Just what I needed. So then I need to do 1d8 plus 4. Plus 4 in here, which is 12.
12 damage on Faradil.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he is still up, but he is doing
Wow.
worse and worse and worse.
Oh, the guy's tough.
Yeah, they're both pretty tough.
Is he standing? Like, is he still up? Or is he, like, getting closer to falling?
He's kind of like he could probably survive maybe a couple more hits. Maybe.
Wow. Okay. It's definitely tougher than we expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, isn't this the first enemy we're fighting, and we're like,
This is
for how many hours are we fighting? Like, come on.
Not everything will
It's
be
a special
everything
one.
will be combat. Don't worry. Not everything will be combat.
time in combat actually doesn't go that like fast in terms of actual time. I think one round is what, 10 seconds
6
or
seconds.
something? 6 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, so 10 rounds is a full minute. So things are actually happening pretty quickly, but it's like figuring out who does what within like milliseconds.
Yeah. But breaking
yeah,
all
so-
that down into separate turns is what really takes the time.
Yeah, exactly. I think Black Knight is next.
Yar, that's crazy. Hey, what are your guys' health at? Like the numbers, by the way.
55.
45.
Like where you're at right now, or your
Yeah.
max health.
Yeah, right now.
Ah,
I think
Yeah,
that's
right
where they
now.
are right now, yeah.
You guys are fine. All right, never mind. I was worried. All right. Hi.
I noticed we haven't attacked them yet.
I did
was
not
like, oh.
mean to make that bigger. Whoopsie. What did I do?
He just grew. He had a growth spurt. Don't worry about it.
I clicked and I didn't mean to. Hi, actually, here. Okay, there we go. So since I moved 20 feet.
Oh yeah, the ram
Terrapin.
attack from Terrapin, yeah.
Yes, the gore attack. I'm sorry, I'm using the number line. I don't have a numpad. This is difficult. 7. 21. Is that
21
hit?
hits? Yep.
21 hits, so... 21 bludgeoning damage, and then I attack...
Alright.
Black Knight will attack... 9 doesn't hit, 24... That hits.
24 hits, yep.
Then take... Oops, what did I... What? Oh, yeah. 15 piercing.
Okay.
15 piercing and the 21 bludgeoning.
Alright. So that archer, Nefrit, is also not quite dead, but pretty close.
If I killed it with that, I would have been so surprised.
Alright, Illidar. He's focused on Gloom, so here we go. So that is, does an 18 hit Gloom?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Does a 16 hit Gloom?
If it's equal, does it hit or does it miss?
It does hit if it's equal.
Reroll
So that
that
also
silvery
hits.
barbs.
Oh, all right then. That's a 12. That misses. So and then the third attack was that definitely missed. So only one spear attack on Gloom this time. 15 damage.
Oh my gosh. Bro, I'm getting bullied out here.
And Nefrit is going to try to take a shot.
Well, hang on, I didn't choose to give disadvantage. Who's been not hitting attack rolls? Or have we all been consistently hitting?
I fail a lot.
Then you can have advantage on its attack.
Frodaar might need advantage, it sounds like.
Faradil was a
did
tougher
not have
enemy than I was
advantage.
expecting.
Okay. A 25 to hit Black Knight. And it's only 5 more piercing damage from the archer.
Ow. 5 damage.
Gloom is next. And also, Gabi, to remind you, you have probably a couple rounds left before you can use that mental attack thing as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. So I would like. So what does that do again? Can you tell me?
Yeah, so basically you would force somebody else to make an intelligence saving throw or take psychic damage.
So I would like to attack with my rapier, but before I do that, can I do the psychic damage? Where they
Yeah,
make
you
the
can do
intelligence
a bonus action before an action, definitely. So, Illidar is going to make an intelligence saving throw, and he needs to roll a 14 or higher to save
Okay.
against it. And he failed. He only got an 11.
Let's go.
So he's going to take 4d10 psychic damage.
Should I roll that or do you roll that?
Actually, I'll have you. I don't know. This is a pretty good roll. If you want to roll it, you can, but you'll be taking your roll instead of mine. It's up to you. I won't tell you what the number is.
No, I'll let you do it. You seem
Okay.
pretty satisfied with that roll.
You
He's
probably
lying.
would be pretty satisfied with this. 32 psychic
Oh, let's go.
Ooh, very nice.
damage. He just kind of like is actually like he takes a step back, like reeling from
And
that.
then
He just,
I would like to attack with my rapier.
okay,
So 18, does that hit?
that does hit.
Okay, and then 1d8 plus 5. 8 plus 5. 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. He's looking about as bad as Faradil is. They're kind of about the same level of hurt.
Okay.
Ritchie, before you go, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh.
Okay.
This is an effect of the Feywild itself. It's like being in the Feywild that does weird things to your mind, and like you feel strange.
No!
Yeah, you feel strange energy, sort of like discombobulating you. So roll an intelligence saving throw.
This is it.
Okay. My intelligence is 6, so
6 plus. The saving throw box should give you a number next to intelligence. Oh wait, did you roll and get a 6?
no. I'm gonna roll now, and I got.
Yeah, you roll a d20. Welcome,
it's a
Super.
D20.
Welcome, KXI.
I got a 7 from rolling the d20.
7 plus, and you said you had a +6 to intelligence saving throws?
It's intelligence, yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, that's not quite enough. You're going to take 6 psychic damage. And now you can go.
Okay. Well, I just wanna like redo the same thing that I did last turn. I wanna attack my short sword, Frodaar, and then use my help to see if Frodaar can finish.
Alright,
one
so
of these
Frodaar is
two.
already going to get advantage on his next attack, and advantage does not stack. So you might want to give advantage to somebody else.
Okay. So I'm just gonna give advantage to Black Knight, although it really seems.
Looks like
They don't really
looks
need
like
it.
chat has been turned off for some reason. Looks like chat is off on the screen. Oh, okay, I see. Expired. So the page refresh will show after like 10-ish messages. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Pudds.
So yeah, I think I don't think Black Knight really needs any help because he's like carrying us, but I'll use my help to help him.
Just giving him a little bit more,
Yeah. Just go for the overkill.
Overkill.
And so I'm gonna roll my short sword. So 1d6. I got 4. So it's 8 plus 4 plus 4, which is 12.
12 to hit.
Wait, no,
four-
it's 16. I'm bad at math.
16. Okay, that does hit.
Yay.
Okay, thanks for the explanation, Expired. Had to pull some janky stuff to make it show. It's literally just a capture of Baron's Twitch page, so the chat needs to take time to fill out after refreshing. Ah, I see. Okay. And then Funky Pepper is like, Thanos snapped with the bead pog.
Yeah.
Also, Expired called Super 521 short. So
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
make it that way you will.
That is a fact.
Anything else for Ritchie?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. So.
Okay. Frodaar is going to go next. Once again, Frodaar is just being desperate. He's going to do one attack on each of the 3 around him. So that is a 17 to hit Ritchie, a 19 to hit Gloom, and a 25 to hit Frodaar. So all 3 of you are getting hit.
Wow, he's mad.
Ritchie is taking 15 damage, 1-5. Gloom is taking 16 damage, 1-6.
Oh my god.
And Frodaar is taking 14.
Lost so much health in this encounter.
Frodaar, you are next.
Yes.
You have
So-
advantage on your next attack, remember?
Yep. I'm gonna swing my Warhammer again to Frodaar and see if once and for all we can get rid of it. So, gonna roll. That is the 13 plus 8, 21.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was filling up the chat there.
Thank you, Baron. I saw that.
I just put up words like fill up the chat so you and then Expired was helping and Coco hello helped as well. So sorry, Shabii, one more time. You said you got a 21.
Yes.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead.
So now I do 1 d8 plus 4, which is 12.
Okay, 12 more damage on Frodaar.
And how is he? Still standing?
Still standing, but you can attack once more.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack again. So it is a 27.
27 hits.
Definitely hits again, which is nice. And this time, because I can do another do attack differently, I'll roll 1d10 plus 4, which is wow,
12 damage.
14.
Oh, 14. Okay.
Oh.
Yes,
Yo, nice.
That was
Let's
nice.
go.
All right, and that Faraday is still standing, but one more hit like that, he's and he'll probably be
one exactly
down.
like
He
that.
is-
I need to get the same spot. I'm dead.
Probably he is on his
Okay.
last bit.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Also, I forgot to do this. Also, Frodaar, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Do you need my number, or do I just roll?
So roll a d20 and add the number next to intelligence saving throw.
Got it. That is 13.
13. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not quite enough. Frodaar is going to take 15 psychic damage. 1-5.
Yeah.
15. Thanks for the reminder, Coco, to hydrate. I did just that. Okay, Black Knight.
Okay, I'm just gonna attack again. LOL. 27
That hits.
Oh my God.
and 15.
15. That will not hit.
Okay. So take 14 slashing damage, and then Terrapin attacks. 7, 13. That doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But with the attack that you made, that is enough to make Nefrit sort of like keel over and fall down.
Cool. Great weapon master moment.
Hello.
Finally.
Nice.
Hello.
Oh my
Awesome.
God.
Bonus
We're
action.
having a
one more
party up
attack.
here.
Bro, Black Knight just 3-stalking them at this point.
I rolled a 10.
Zero to death.
MVP
Oh,
of
well,
the
10
room.
plus.
No, it just 2 plus 8.
Oh, you got a 10. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that misses. Okay, we're going back to Gloom, and at this point, these two soldiers are just they're feeling like they want to retreat,
One
get
of
out
them
of
would
here
be
if they
dead.
possibly.
No. I'm not letting them.
Well,
One
One of
it
them's
is
kind of trapped.
Gloom. It is your turn.
Okay. So that's 9. That's 19, 21, 23. So that hits for Illidar.
Okay.
I want to strike him for rapier again.
All right.
So 1 to 8. 12 damage.
Don't forget the sneak attack damage.
Oh yeah, so 12 plus 13, 14, 19, 21, 22,
Oh my
23.
gosh.
24, 25 damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Illidar is pretty much where Faradil is now. He's not quite dead, but he's just sort of like
Oh.
looking.
Okay, nice.
No, I'm sitting here. I'm just like, please, please.
Ritchie's turn.
Yeah, let's see if you can get rid of at least one of them. So,
I want Illidar. Give me Illidar.
okay, then I'll attack Faradil. And I'm afraid I'm being repetitive here, but short sword, 1d6. I got 6. So 6 plus 4, 10, 18.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep, that hits.
And I got a 5 now. So that is 17.
5 plus Sorry, was that? That was damage, right?
Yeah, damage. Yeah.
And you added sneak attack to that.
Yeah, let's go for the overkill. And I'm suspicious that I say that too soon, but so
No,
Yeah.
go for it, go for it.
it's 5d6, right? So I got 5, 1, 3, 5 again, and 6. So that's 10, 6, 7, 20. 20 of sneak attack.
Okay, well, yeah. This is an absolute overkill. Just like
Nice.
this is your short.
Nice.
This is your short sword, right? Like just like in that wound that had opened, you stab him and he falls. Frodaar is next.
Okay, so one.
Can I
left.
help him again with my bonus
Oh
action?
yeah, if you want to use your bonus action, you can. Yeah, to help, and then Frodaar
Yeah.
will get advantage on his next attack.
Yeah, let's move on. I wanna burn stuff, you know.
So what does
Hurry up
Frodaar
with
want
his
to do?
fire.
Maybe before leaving, you can set the forest on fire. Yeah. It's my turn, right?
Yeah,
Did I get the advantage in the end or not?
yeah, you did. You did.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna do a Warhammer attack. That is 22.
That hits.
Okay, and I do 1d10 plus 4 again. That is 10.
10 damage.
Damage.
Ooh, man. He is so close to death.
Hey, I'm
You can
gonna do
kick-
my second attack.
Expired
So
Oh my god.
let's see if we can finish it off.
made a great comment. I like the idea this could have gone very differently. These legendary fighters lose and get kicked out of Brawlhalla for actually stuck in.
I got a 21.
Oh no.
That hits.
Oh boy.
So now I'm gonna do 1d10 plus 4 again. Let's see. What do I get? A 12.
12 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it enough?
This is enough. However, seeing that Gloom is so focused, Gloom can also take a moment to get something in if she would like. So like at this, like Illidar is like sort of like being attacked from both fronts here, and he sees Gloom. And does Gloom say something to him as he dies? Actually, no. Illidar actually asks, like, even though Frodaar attacked him, Gloom has been like focused on him, and he says, "What have I done to you? What have I done to deserve this kind of treatment from a stranger?"
I like to imagine as Frodaar is like delivering the finishing blow, Gloom is just standing there with her rapier just like held like knuckles white around the like handle, and she's just looking at him, and just like this pure hatred is in her eyes, and she's just looking at him, and like through her head she's going, "I wanted the last blow," but at the same time he's saying this to her, and she just explodes, and she's like, "You know what you did. You know. Do you? My grandfather was in jail because of you for years. He
And,
suffered there
oh,
for
go ahead.
years. It is
He
your
looks.
fault."
He looks at Gloom and he says, "Oh, you must be referring to that renegade Dusk." And he dies.
What did he ever do to you? Okay.
He
I'm
and
just- like,
Illidar just kind of like, Illidar dies. Well, actually, no. The final thing he says was like to Gloom's question, "I was just following orders from the king." Blah. And at this moment, as you guys are sort of like, dusting yourself off, a light comes, like, kind of cracks through the canopy in the trees, because it's very dense everywhere. The sky, if there is a sky in the Feywild, it's covered by the canopy of the trees.
Can
So
I
you see a big. Huh, what?
say something to Gloom before we proceed?
Yeah.
I look at her and I see the way she's holding, and I just go, "That's a bad grip." You're
I want to say something as well.
Okay.
I want to say I'm pretty sure he died like halfway through your whole speech. But it's fine if you want to talk to the corpse. So.
Sorry, we can. Yeah, I cut people off a little bit, so I backtracked a little bit so that we can. Yeah.
I'm just like standing here. I'm just like watching his dead body like on the ground, and then I kind of like look at all of you, and I hear Black Knight say that, and it just kind of goes in one ear out the other, and I hear Ritchie say that one ear out the other, and slowly I just kind of turn to Frodaar.
I'm mad. I'm seeing what is she turning into, and I don't like it.
I just like I look at
I
him
don't
and
like it.
I'm like, good job. But you can tell that she's like angry. She's like,
Yeah.
I wanted that kill, but at the same time, she's like, thank you for doing what I couldn't, you know.
While all this is happening, so there seems to be a figure coming down through this sort of like shaft of light, and it's a familiar-looking figure. In fact, it's a Valkyrie coming down, and the Valkyrie comes down and picks up Illidar, and the Valkyrie looks over to Gloom and says, "I can see your hatred for this elf. This might either be good news or bad news for you, but Illidar has been chosen."
No. He's coming back?
He will be part of you. You will probably see him when you return to Brawlhalla.
No! Come on, bro. I'm gonna kill him so many times. I'm going to kill him so many times.
Whoa.
Which that is possible because.
Respawn, they keep coming.
Because
I'm going to make it his personal hell.
Yeah, and so the Valkyrie says, "I'm not the one who made this decision. In fact, I think Arcadia suggested it because he was such a good soldier for her back in the Arcadia Dusk War, but yeah, he's gonna be in Einherjar. Just letting you know." And the Valkyrie.
I am both grateful and also now I want to kill Arcadia.
And so the Valkyrie flies away with Illidar in tow. I did actually have that planned before, or whatever. I imagined that Illidar would be killed, so that wasn't a last minute thing. In case.
No, I'm going to make it his own personal hell. He's just gonna die.
I just thought that would be funny. But Funky Pepe, Valkyrie straight up trolling at this point, dude. Hashtag we hate Arcadia. Okay, I'll admit I did not expect that combat to last that long. But hey, you know, even I learn things sometimes. It happens.
Say Frodaar was tougher than we
We're still
expected.
doing good with time. I'm not too worried. Good job. And that's the Feywild. And so you take some more time traveling through the Feywild, and finally,
is there any treasure around though?
Sorry, what?
Is there any treasure around?
Just the weapons that they had on them.
Okay.
So spears, crossbows, that kind of thing. Armor, if you want it. Like they had.
So, this is our
Wicked,
worthless.
right?
Studded leather
Wicked.
armor and shields. Okay, so let's have you guys move on to the what I call it, a hemisphere of neon decadence. Welcome to Miami Dome. You are pretty much dropped off right here. So
This is like a
even
sus
here,
nightclub.
you kind of like in this back alley sort of place, and you hear this kind of like thumping music like. It is incredibly disorienting for all of you because none of you are used to this.
My ears,
Never
my
heard
draconic
EDM in my
ears.
life.
Yeah, and just all over the place. It seems to especially come from this building. This building seems to sort of be like the source of, like it's kind of muted. It's behind walls, but you definitely do hear it, and you actually see what appears to be some sort of some sort of construct made of mostly wood, no, mostly metal, a little bit of wood and things like that. Just kind of standing there, and it looks at you, and it says, "Are you?" No, it says, "What has brought you to this venue?"
A good time.
A good time can't be had if you have been invited. Show me your invitation chips, please.
I don't have an answer for this one, guys. That's up to you.
This one looks built like a bouncer.
Can I try to roll a? Can I try to do a deception, bro?
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to hear what the deception is before you roll.
I want to try to like. How dumb are they? Can I like pull out my bag of beans, just hold a bean, and be like, "Yeah, this is our chip."
If you roll
You're not sure how
deception
dumb they
enough.
are. You might need to roll. You would need to roll insight to gain any insight onto how dumb this thing is.
Can I roll insight?
You're welcome to. Yeah.
19.
Okay.
Nice.
This seems so. Now, while your characters probably don't. Well, actually, no. You guys would know what a robot is. There's like Vector and Val and all that.
Yeah.
This one, while there are you have certainly come across some very, very intelligent robots. This one seems more straightforward. It seems to only be there to, presumably, keep out. It's just been directed to keep out those not welcome in the venue. It does not look like, and also it seems like it can handle itself in a fight if it needs to.
I think the last thing we need right now is to fight.
Could I? Well, I don't want to fight it. Can I try to deceive it into thinking that the beans are actually the invitation chip?
If this doesn't work, I have an idea.
Okay, roll deception.
Okay. 15, and then proficiency bonus, so 23.
Yay.
Oh man. How do you explain that they're your invitation?
So I just pulled out the beans from my little. I have a little sack just full of beans, and I pulled out 4, enough for all 4 of us, and I'm just like, so they kind of ran out of invitation chips when we got the invitation. They thought that they had more than they did, but they did give me these beans to symbolize. They were like, tell the robot that we have these beans for you to get into the nightclub, and then they'll let you in because the robot knows, you know what I'm talking about, right?
They're the BAP pass, right?
Yeah, they said that you would know, right?
The robot says, I was not aware of this, but we are under new management, so I can see how this could have happened. Please let me count the beans. How many beans are there?
I have 4 in my hand, 1 for each of us.
Okay. Everything seems to check out. You may all proceed. Please have fun and party hard, as they say.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go, my bean tech.
May I just add that I wanna use my Master of Intrigue and mimic his accent and say, "You're welcome, Bruda."
The robot doesn't seem to respond to that.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm glad that worked.
Okay.
My idea was really stupid.
I'm curious what the idea was, if you don't mind.
I was gonna say I'm clear it's homophobic if you don't let me and my friends in, and then roll persuasion.
It'd be like, I'm not programmed for that.
I don't know which which one's better, the beans or the gay?
They're both so good. Let me see what I would have rolled for persuasion.
I knew those beans were gonna come in handy.
Oh, I would have
knew
rolled
those
an
beans.
11. I'm so glad yours worked.
Not letting you into hate crime. Oh my gosh.
Goes full Karen. I will tell your manager about this.
All right, so
Damn, I can't believe you hate gay people. That's kind of homophobic of you, bro.
all right, so I will uncover some of this building for you here. But yeah, you are allowed in, and you first come across sort of this area. It seems to be sort of a like kind of receptionist area. And you see another robot there, and it says, "Welcome. How can I help you here today?"
Just here for a good time.
Excellent. Wonderful. The latest game, and it just kind of like gives a spiel and it keeps going, but you just sort of like.
I've already left.
All right, so yeah, so you see some hallways around you, some like little white rectangles represent doors that lead to other rooms. And you can kind of there seems to be a large room in here, and yeah, so you're starting to look in. You can see there seems to be another robot kind of officiating over it looks like a holographic sports game of some kind of holographic stadium actually.
Oh, I thought that was a dance floor.
Well, yeah. So most of it is taken up by this, but you do hear music in here and also in other rooms. Also, this area down here is kind of like a smaller. Oh wait, never mind. I mixed it up. This is the game down here, and this is the dance floor. That's right. So this would actually be kind of officiating over here. So there we go.
Black Knight would like to start busting it down.
Roll performance to see how well you do. And there are other people here too. I just don't have tokens
I got a
for them.
14.
Okay, so it's you're not wowing anybody, but you're not embarrassing yourself certainly. Also, a couple of people are commenting like, dude, that's cool cosplay. I didn't know I didn't know cosplay was allowed here.
What's cosplay?
What did the rest of you do? Hello, Naruto.
I'll try to sneak into one of these two rooms on the top. So
Actually, you know what? Here, Funky Pepe brings up a good point. This right here, with the blue around him, this is Batonic busting a move. Because he asked for it.
Me and Batonic having a dance-off?
Yeah, you and this fully armored guy who also seems to be cosplaying, having this dance-off and whatever.
We're just two fully suited armored knights just busting it down on the dance floor. It's awkward because we're both full armor.
Well, what he has seems to be more of a costume than actual armor. So you actually are more bogged down than he is. Naruto, I'm sorry, I do not have colors available to give away for Brawlhalla right now. But we're just here to enjoy a fun little adventure. So Frodaar wanted to check out some of those rooms up there.
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't want to be seen, so I'll try to use my stealth.
Yeah, roll stealth. I think your armor gives you disadvantage on that though, because it's kind of rattly.
Well, I'll try. Got an 18.
Okay. There's a lot of noise around, so it probably masks any noise that you're making.
Also, it's probably a cosplay, right, as well?
There are some, most people are not costumed, but a couple of people are.
Actually, are those people humanoid, or...?
Everyone seems to be human, yeah.
Okay.
Also, you notice that this door and the door next to it have humanoid symbols on them. Just like a sign, just decorating the door.
Okay. So can I get in?
Yeah, this door is unlocked.
Okay.
And let me. Oh, come on. Oh, here we go. It's a bathroom.
It's a bathroom.
Well, so I'll take some time inside. You know.
Okay.
He needs to do his business.
Then I'll go back for the mission.
So yeah, Ritchie and Gloom. Was there anything you guys wanted to do here?
Can I like use my investigator skill to actually would I have proficiency with this too? I never really did that. My bad.
By the way, to Expired's point in the chat, while you can probably guess that there are two identical bathrooms here, I said that they were humanoid shaped. I didn't say whether the humanoid shapes were obviously gendered. It seems like the signs on them show that they are bathrooms. So you can make of that
Yeah,
what
let's
you
go.
will. You can make of it what you
Bathroom
will.
number 1 and bathroom number 2. Which gender?
Especially since there's only like one toilet in them or whatever. Anyway, sorry. Gabi, you were saying.
Can I try to? Would it be to investigate to try to find like the room / like where we're supposed to go to find the stone for Azoth? Would that be investigation?
That
or
would
that
be that would be investigation. I
also
want you
have
to
to roll
tell me
stealth?
where you're. Okay, I want you to tell me where you're going for investigation though.
I want to down at the bottom, like past the robot.
Okay.
I want to look down there to see if I can find where we're supposed to go to find the stone for Azoth.
Oh, so down here or down here? Sorry, like here or like down here?
Probably like
You said the
down
robot.
here.
There are a couple of robots down
Yeah,
there.
so
Okay.
yeah, down
Yeah,
there.
I'll uncover some of that for you. So this hallway just kind of continues,
Okay.
like this. There we go.
Okay. So would I?
So you see there's a way open to go through here, but there's also like there's a little door here.
So there's like a secret passage back here.
It's more like a hallway that kind of goes around the main room.
Oh, okay. Can I go to? I don't know how to do the laser pointer, but can I go to the one that's like right close to where I am?
Yeah, and that seems to open up to. That seems to open up to a room with like a table with some chairs next to it, and a screen in the corner. And there's also some boxes that look like speakers connected to the corners, and a couple of wired microphones.
Okay. So is that all I can do this turn then, or like, can I keep going or what's up?
Sorry, what?
So is that all I can do right now then? Like go in
We're
there?
not in structured time, and so if you wanted to do more, actually, let's see if Pudds wanted to do anything first.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that rogues could stay closer to each other. That's just.
Okay, you want to stay next to Gloom? All right.
Yeah, but I want to ask if, like, this whole place is like, these are walls around the. Is this like a different room where Black Knight is?
Yeah. So there are walls. So the room is partially open, but those are walls kind of sectioning off that area from the rest of the building.
What would these walls be made of? Would they be flammable?
There's people inside.
Just asking.
Sometimes,
They look like they're more made of stone and metal.
Okay, that would take a lot of time to burn.
Yeah, it would.
It wouldn't be fun
Ritchie and
to
Frodaar are
see
like
it
best
burning.
friends.
It wouldn't be fun to see it burning. So I don't know. Is there a door right next to where that guy is on the right side below in the map? On the lower part? Yes, this one. Is
So
this a door?
that's like an open doorway with like a mat on the floor. Yeah.
But it's open.
No, that's not a door. That's just an open archway. within
Oh,
that.
okay. So that's a branch. Yeah. Well, I don't feel like going there, so I'm gonna explore further down from where I'm staying now. Like, can I just investigate like here?
Okay. You don't see any doors in that corner.
Oh wow.
I will say that so there is a door over here on this side of the.
Ah, okay
of the
then.
room.
So I think I'm gonna explore that this way.
Okay, you want to walk around and go down there? Okay. So what you see is it seems to be kind of like a nice lounge area. There's a couple of people here. There's some couches. There's another door at the end of that L-shaped room, and also another door that leads outside. That leads to what seems to be kind of like a little storage closet there.
So there are people here, standing here.
Yeah, I just don't have tokens for all of them, but they're kind of like they're non-combatants. They're here just chatting and whatever.
And can I just like ask randomly one of them if they know about these infinite stones or whatever they're called?
Oh sure, yeah. If you ask around about that, people are just like, they ask like, oh, is this some kind of role-playing thing you're doing?
And I'll say, I mean, yes, but no. How do you know? I mean, no.
Breaking the third wall.
Wait, how do you know that? No, it's not.
Because the
it's
way
not like
Ritchie
that.
is dressed is very different from the futuristic cyberpunk dress of everybody else.
Yeah.
And so they're kind of like, well, whatever game you're playing, we don't know what it is, so maybe you need to go somewhere else.
Oh well, I'm gonna mutter. Well, thanks for nothing, I guess.
Let's go back to Black Knight, just kind of going around. Black Knight doing anything different?
I've gotten tired of the dance floor. I'd like to move over here. Is there
Okay.
anything revealed?
That is, oh, right. So more hallway, essentially, and a few, sort of like tables with some people sitting in them. And
Cool.
the hallway continues like this.
Is there anything down here?
There's a door here. If you want to open that up.
I would like to open the door.
Okay. So in here you see another robot, and this room is empty except for that robot there. And there's another door at the end down here. This has a bunch of what looks to be kind of like bookshelves full of like little boxes. And you see there's a big TV monitor in the corner, with a bunch of like other like boxes with video game consoles. It seems to be a gaming room.
Yo, they got Brawlhalla.
Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they do, since it's out for every single platform, including
True.
mobile.
They do have Brawlhalla. It comes in 2 chips because at this point there are 300 characters and so many features that you need to insert
Damn.
2 chips into the console in order
It's
to
like
play
it's
it.
like when you watch a CD, or not a CD, a DVD, but like not all the episodes fit on one side.
Go
so you have to flip
turn
it
to
over.
the
Oh,
next,
yeah.
or like those really old, like Final Fantasy 7 disc. Or
Had
I
3
remember
discs.
I used to have Civilization 3, and there were like 3 different discs. You had to use each of them to install the whole game.
Or
my
Doom with a
gosh.
floppy disk that's worth like
Oh,
5
Yeah, I
or
was gonna say
7.
that. Floppy disk.
So that's how big the game is. But also the Brawlhalla box looks like it's been well used as well. So it's not collecting dots by any.
Yeah.
It's not collecting dots by any means.
But like, do they have the Shrek crossover or any anime crossover
Any
at that time?
Well, they have to have Shrek at this point.
more
Yeah.
crossovers. Well, yeah. So they come. So yeah, Shrek definitely because like probably at about let's see what is it now, like 2150. At about 2100, because it was such a staple, such an artifact of the internet. There was definitely a Shrek crossover 50 years before, and also a lot of historical crossovers. So not only you got a lot of so it's just kind of like And, I mean, the lore, of course, has expanded exponentially.
Do we
It's
get
just kinda
some
ridiculous.
serendipitous crossover? Like,
Oh my gosh! So, so at this point, there is some, there are some not characters, but somehow the Gloom Games ended up making skins for various people in the community up to a certain threshold, essentially. So, if someone wins a BC like 3 BCXs or whatever, then they get a skin. If
that would
someone
be cool.
if someone
That's
has
cool,
like
yeah.
if someone has a certain number of followers and they've been in the Brawlhalla community for a long amount of time, then they would also get a skin as well. Yeah, there's yeah. I'm pretty sure this would not happen because I know there's several reasons why they wouldn't have actual people. Whatever. Heck, you know what? Screw it. There's an expired and Batonic skin in there as well. Why not?
Nice.
Nice.
Just because. But yeah.
And you can buy the Brawl League avatar with coins.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, there's also even like a third chip that's like it's the whole story mode of Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
Just
Ooh,
all
yo,
of
let's go! Campaign mode?
that. Campaign mode. Yep. Like Subspace Emissary. That's child's play.
Wow.
Anyway, so there's that. That was all Black Knight. Wow, that was a lot. What's Frodaar doing?
Yeah, so I finished doing my thing, so I come out and I see Gloom and Ritchie back there, so I go to this room and I see Ritchie being like kind of sad for whatever reason, so I ask him, yo, what happened?
So does Ritchie explain what he's been up to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably say I tried to ask these people about the Infinity Stones or whatever they're called, and they kept making fun of the way I dressed. So they should see you. I mean, you're like a guy with a dragon's head. And
probably able to intimidate them or something.
He knows you are a full dragon, but he keeps calling you a man with the head of a dragon because he's just like that.
Yeah. So after this, keep moving past those dudes, and can I see what's behind this door?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and uncover these other things here. So these are more lounges, essentially.
Mhm.
Oh, oops. Did I not? Here, I'll do this. There we go. More lounges.
Go to the last one. See how's the room. Is there anything?
There's nobody in that room.
Okay.
That one is empty. There seems to be a door in the back that leads to kind of a back alley entrance.
Think I go check the back alley, because it seems like we've checked all the rooms, right?
Yeah. Do you want to roll investigation out there?
Yeah, I'll do it. Get an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yeah.
You see a couple of there seems to be a couple of like loose boards kind of like underneath the stairs, but nothing else.
Okay. Can I get past those loose boards? Can
Roll
I
an
move them?
athletics check to try to pry them open.
Athletics, got it. Okay. Get a 12.
All right. Yeah. You're able to pry them open fairly easily. And you see what's there seems to be some kind of like kind of a crawl space, a corridor down there. Very dusty, dirty, grimy, but it seems to go beneath the building.
Okay. So after seeing that, I go back, start screaming to the rest that, hey, I've discovered what seems to be the next part of the mission where we can go, so we can move along together. Hey, I see a hole. Go under there.
Oh. I think I'm just like looking, and then I see him scream. Then I turn around and I just like look at the robots, and I'm like, no, do not scream. They might hear you. But like he can't. We're like halfway across, so I don't know if he sees me.
Well, it sounds like Frodaar was going around the building to let you guys know.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Are these robots aware of our presence?
Sorry, what? Are the robots aware? They usually don't do anything. They kind of just like, they seem to just be watching and to make sure you're not breaking anything.
Can I walk through the door, or will the robot stop me?
I'm pretty suspicious of these robots. I don't want to get ganged by 5 of them, so I'm like, come on, guys.
And they all seem to just sort of like be in their specific like stations or whatever. So just
So I
wait
can
for the
walk
25
past this
AC
guy, no
each
problem?
from expired. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. You walk by it, it doesn't respond to you.
Oh, cool. What were you yelling about?
So I found this hole. I think that this is it. It goes underneath. It looks weird.
Oh, cool.
It looks weird.
Yeah. Looks out of place here.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over here.
Should we go investigate?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, why not?
All right. So you all go, and again, this is outside the like the stairs. So this is underneath these stairs right here.
Okay.
So yeah, so you go there, and you keep crawling, and eventually the walkway gets bigger, so you are able to stand up, and you feel like you're going down and down and down and down until everything is just dark,
Oh.
and then finally you come across a crossroads.
Can we see the crossroads?
Give me 1 second. I'm working on that.
It's really dark. Yeah.
I have
It
dark
is-
vision.
Yeah, so you are able to see in darkness there. So, but
I mean,
there's also
I can always set something on fire to like,
you can
Torch.
probably do like
like.
You're
I
so
have
eager to
120
set
feet
stuff
of
on
dark
fire.
vision.
Actually have
yeah.
a torch.
If you have dark vision, you can definitely see.
I have a torch in my inventory too, so I can use that.
But yeah, so here is the crossroads right here. And actually, let me move you guys to where you started.
Oh,
This map is big.
that's so
uh-oh.
big.
Oh, no.
I'm
Oh my
using
God.
a map from something else. I probably won't be using all of it, so don't be. Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Oh, thank you, I guess.
Yeah, so you guys are starting down here. Each square is 10 feet. That's why you're a bit smaller.
But
Got
they
it.
can't see, right? Only we can see.
Who does not have dark vision?
I'm not
I
sure.
do not, I think. But I have a
So
torch.
I don't think. Okay, so if Frodaar uses a torch, then Frodaar and Ritchie can see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stick
okay.
together. Okay.
So do we have to stick together? Because if not, I have a couple torches. I have 3. I can give 1 to Ritchie. So
Are
you
we
can
going
move.
to split up?
I don't feel like speeding up, guys.
Okay.
I think like after that fight, I want to stick together just to make sure you guys are okay. Like I know you can handle yourselves,
Yeah.
especially with Black Knight, but like you know,
Yeah, that's exactly why I want us to stick together. I want to stay with Black Knight. So.
we need to be carried.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
true.
cool, right? What's with you not complimenting me after the fight and only complimenting, who'd you compliment again?
I
compliment Ritchie?
Frodaar.
Froda.
No.
What's with you only complimenting Frodaar? Wow, it's hard to say, apparently.
I mean, there was that whole scene that took all of our attention. You know, that's why we didn't say anything till now.
I'm
think
sorry. I'm sorry. You fought valiantly.
Thank
It's true,
you.
you saved us. You hard carried us, honestly.
Please boost us more.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Please boost my ego more.
The status effect, boost of ego.
Also, you can go first.
All right. So who's leading the charge among the four of you?
I mean, Black Knight.
I guess I will.
Black
Hey, you
Knight
can
will
say
go.
the back again.
Before
okay.
we move, question: how's everyone's health at?
I am at 24.
26.
Oh my god. Hang on.
I was actually going to ask if there's like a time where we could rest and like.
Yeah,
you
can
know,
we do a long rest or something? Because I have a ruler where I can heal.
I have Leon.
So yeah, a long
hands.
rest is 8 hours. You just like
Hours.
stay there for 8 hours to heal up, and if you do, then you will be up to max HP.
Should we rest
allowed?
before heading down?
I mean, there were plenty of sofas up there in the lounges, so I wouldn't mind resting a bit there.
Or maybe we could short rest, and then I could also lay on hands for whatever
I
your
believe
hit die
Frodaar
doesn't
and
heal.
Black Knight would both be able to lay on hands because they're both paladins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A short rest is 1 hour, not real time, obviously. He's all in the game.
Yeah. I feel like maybe like hanging around in the club we were kind of like chilling. Maybe that could have been our short rest, because short rest doesn't have to mean
Honestly,
necessarily
actually,
resting.
yeah. A short rest is just kind of like you don't do a lot of strenuous activity. I'll count that. You guys have short rested. So what that means
Okay.
is you each have 10 hit dice. So usually it's a D8 or something. You can spend however many hit dice you want, and you heal, and you roll them, and you heal however many that is, right? So I think, for example, so Ritchie and Gloom, for example, have 10 D8. And so you can use as many D8s as you want to heal up. Just know that you don't get hit dice back unless you long rest.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah, I think I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
Also, every time you roll a hit dice, you add your Constitution modifier to it.
Oh.
Funky Pepe's like, dang, imagine getting hand laid by the Black Knight.
She.
Question emoji. Oh man. That's funny. But yeah, use the hit dice that you need, and then you can continue. So you see. I'll also explain kind of what you see so far. So straight up ahead looks like a dead end. To the right looks like a door. To the left looks like a set of stairs that goes up, and the hallway turns from there.
Sorry, Baron, what do we have to add to the
Your
D8s that we roll?
Constitution modifier.
So one of your 6 main stats is Constitution. If you have a bonus to your Constitution modifier, you add that to each one of your. Constitution
to
helps
each
with
one?
your hit points. So you
Okay,
add that
okay.
Constitution modifier to each of the dice rolls when you're rolling hit dice for hit points. I believe the Paladins have D10s instead of D8s because they're more.
Yeah, it's D10.
Yeah, I
Unkillable.
rolled it. It's D10 and then plus your con modifier.
Yeah.
And then if you don't
Like-
heal enough, I have lay on hands.
And
Just give you a
actually,
heads
I think both paladins would each have 50 hit points worth of stuff to be able to give.
I have
for their hand.
40,
Not
but I
50.
only have 8.
Oh
bonus
right,
and
never
I
mind.
have
Yeah, because you have
I'm multi-classed.
yeah, you multi-class. So Black Knight has 40. Frodaar would.
I
have
don't want to
50.
use all of my hit dice at once. I only use 6.
You can.
Whatever
they,
you need.
They replenish during. Actually, I don't remember how they replenish.
You need to do a long rest to replenish hit dice.
Yeah, but I
and
don't
a
think
long
we're gonna
rest
do
is.
Sorry.
It depends, but yeah.
I don't think we're gonna do any more short resting after this. So I think I'd say use it.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
Sure.
If anything, to conserve the amount of lay on hands HP we have in the next combat,
Yeah.
because that also replenishes during a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't go over my max.
No,
health.
you can't.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Start back to 77.
All right. So as soon as you guys are ready, you can tell me which way you would like to go.
Can you repeat your descriptions of the paths?
Yeah. So straight ahead looks like a dead end. There's no door. There's no markings. Nothing. To the right, there's a single door. To the left is a staircase that goes up and leads to a hallway that seems to curve to the left.
Interesting, interesting.
I think we should try to go down.
Down?
Down.
If we can try to find somewhere that'll go down.
Then you
The
want to try the door?
the staircase goes up.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but like,
yeah, okay.
Do you want to try the door then and see if that leads down?
yeah, we can try the door.
Okay, let's go.
Going that way. Okay. So, and yeah, Expired will probably need to do a little bit of finagling with this here. Oh yeah, Expired been doing a good job keeping everything. Sorry for that little gap in there. I didn't. There we go. So the hallway continues, and actually along that hallway, and then later it opens up to a rather unusual and foggy room. And I actually have other pictures that show what this looks like. So you're not going to have control over your tokens you're not going to have your tokens for a little bit just because I want to show you what this is. So along this long hallway that you've been going down, you just happen to stumble upon images that look like this. You see these sort of carvings that look like Azoth, kind of like, gloating over, like taking over a city and everything. And then you see what looks like Diana shooting at him and Azoth dying. And you see other depictions of this same, evil warlord, essentially, who you recognize as Azoth. You see a barbarian warrior leading her army, along with a orc warrior leading his army, and there's a minotaur among them. You see another image of Azoth atop a volcano next to a person with a witch's hat, and there's like two cats, and Azoth is falling into the volcano. You see the Egyptian hieroglyphs for BA, bad A, along with a figure of a woman with a scythe and kind of doing some sort of sand art and vanquishing Azoth as well. You just see all of these over and over again. So let's see, Night Nick, I'm sorry we can't help with codes here, but you might have to contact the Brawlhalla Twitch account for that. At the very end, in that room, you see more elaborate decorations, and you see a stone in the shape of a cat's head,
Yo.
just floating there on a pedestal.
Sick.
I grab it.
Okay, you grab it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Can I try to stop?
I've
Black Knight,
already
or
grabbed
are
it.
you
You
already
can't
gone?
stop me.
You're already
Here.
I've already grabbed it.
Let's have
Consequences
the two.
be damned.
Let's have the two of you roll initiative just to see who among you acts first.
Where's my
I'm initiative against a rogue. That's so.
The confidence.
That's the real homophobia.
15. It's plus my
Question.
dex.
Yeah, you just
And I
add
can
your
roll
dex
a
modifier.
2.
It's
Alright,
plus my
well.
dex modifier.
Yep.
Unless you roll on that one, you beat me.
Well, I got a 24, so.
Well-
Okay, so Gloom sees that Black Knight is reaching towards the stone. What does Gloom do here?
I'm just like, I kind of just like look at Black Knight. I just kind of like put my arm out in front of them, hoping it stops them, and just being like, okay, I know, cool shiny thing, just like floating there, like yeah, that's cool and everything, but it could be like booby trapped, and I don't feel like getting into a fight right now. I think we should try to find a different way to approach it.
Can I do investigation while they're discussing it to see what we can do? If there's traps or something?
Yeah, of course. Roll investigation. I also failed to mention that kind of on the other side, over on this side here, you see what seem to be other stones. So there's like a depiction of a cat stone. There's also a heart stone and a star stone. being offered by these cultists as well. So you imagine that's probably what other stones look like. Roll investigation, Shabii.
Got a 4. Not that good of a loot.
You find nothing that indicates a trapdoor. You don't see anything. You don't see any switches, no pressure plates. Just the stone, just sitting there on the pedestal. Welcome, Hattori. Good to have you here.
Hattori?
Hattori. Someone named Hattori is here. The Hattori is in the chat.
The Hattori?
Azoth head looking sus.
So
He kind of has that sus grin, doesn't he?
Yeah, like the grin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, while Frodaar is trying to investigate and it's not finding anything, and like Gloom and Black Knight are like, I'm gonna take it. Don't take it. I'll take it.
Oh.
Ritchie's gonna take it.
Aw,
Yeah.
I had a funny
I mean, it's not. It's not
Okay.
like we're going anywhere here. So
Before that happens,
Another
can I
kleptomaniac.
respond?
Actually, here. Ritchie, Pudds, is Ritchie trying to be sneaky about this?
yeah, of course, because like they're
Roll
trying to
stealth.
talk and stuff. Yeah.
Roll stealth, and this will be against. Let's see. Gloom is trying to stop it. Actually, Gloom and Black Knight, both of you roll perception.
Oh, thank God you're making me roll.
You
Oh, I'm a -1. It doesn't matter.
got about an hour and a half left. I want to end before
Oh,
9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
I got 9 perception.
I also
Okay.
got a 9. And before this happens, in response to Gloom saying that it's booby trapped, I would like to say haha booby.
What does Ritchie get for his stealth?
Might I say that I have 12 in stealth? So
Yeah, he has a plus 12 to stealth. It's
What?
Damn.
Wait,
I only
what?
have a +9.
That's rogue expertise.
That, yeah.
I only have
Yeah.
+9. That's
So he's a
crazy.
real thief.
yeah,
I see.
Unfortunately,
Oh my
I rolled a d20 and I got a 3.
3
So that-
plus
so that
12
makes it 15.
is 15. That's higher than both 9s. So neither Black Knight nor Gloom notices
my
Ritchie just
God.
going up and snatching it. And once Ritchie snatches it, actually nothing seems to happen, and nobody else notices that it's gone either,
Oh,
unless
no.
Frodaar is looking at the pedestal.
I'm investigating, but I don't see anything. So
Yeah. So nobody has noticed that the catstone is off the pedestal.
I would like to say that after my response, I reach for it again and then notice it's gone.
It's just gone. And at that moment, Black Knight sees that the lights in the eye sockets in the Azoth skull carving, they light up with this green light, and so this sort of like this dust and air exhales from where the
no.
nostrils are.
I want to do the
And-
Sentinel facepalm emote.
and
like-
there's this
I would
like
like to
subtle
back out the
shaking
room.
happening. And there's a subtle shaking happening, kind of like knocking dust from the ceiling and everything. And so, with that, I would like to say 10, 9,
I'm leaving the
8,
room. I'm
We
leaving the room.
started
I'm
running.
walking out. I'm going out.
6, 5,
Can I
I
try?
mean,
Can I
let's
try?
run. Let's
3.
run back.
I'm,
Two.
I'm leaving the room.
1.
I've left the room. I'm
You
out.
guys are-
Let's
you have-
run back.
You guys are leaving. Okay.
Your fault.
Baron had this whole encounter planned out where it's like, no, we're just gonna go.
Oh no, don't
Gotta
worry,
go.
don't worry. I expected things like this.
Uh-oh.
I try to anyway. But you guys leave, and you hear a lot of this, like, crashing and crunching behind you, but you are well away. It's just like it's as you're all running away, and Ritchie still has the catstone.
Baron, would you
you're-
say you hard read us?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
That sounds bad.
it doesn't have to be. I just, I've been a DM long enough to know what certain things might happen in this very stereotypical situation.
Yeah.
But you guys, if you want, you can basically go back and travel back. Like, I assume you're traveling back to the Bifrost at this point, right?
Is this
Yeah.
what we
Wait,
came
we don't
here
want.
for?
We're not gonna. We're not
I
gonna
would
check
like-
for more.
I would like to see upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, so the crashing sounds were happening throughout the entire dungeon. So
Oh,
did
the
you want
whole
to still
thing,
stay in the
crumbles.
dungeon?
not just the room. Damn.
No, not just the room. It's the whole thing.
Okay, I guess we'll go back then.
So
Actually,
we
can I
go.
bust it down on the dance floor for a couple more hours?
Again.
Well, yeah, you can do that. Like once you get back up to the surface level with the actually, let me change back the map back here. Once you get back here, none of like if you pay attention, you can maybe kind of feel those tremors, but they're not as those tremors are not felt as much as the
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 bass.
bumping bass. So
Boom, boom.
so yeah. And all that stuff. So yeah, so with that, would you guys like to head back to the Bifrost, or was there something else you want to do here?
I would like
Yes,
to bust it down
please.
once more on the dance floor.
Okay, you bust it
Oh,
down.
God.
And actually, does Ritchie show everyone else that he has the cat stone?
Nope.
Oh.
So we don't know. Just follow.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh, I'm like
Okay.
sad as I'm dancing because I think we failed.
I'm like, hey guys, here's the time.
We didn't get
Bust-
anything.
Got punched in
You're
the forest for nothing. Let's just head back home. I wanna
You're
set
busting
fire
it
on
down
stuff.
sad style.
I am.
Sag.
And I like,
Uh.
let's go back to,
Sad.
let's go back to Valhalla. I wanna
Sad.
I wanna set stuff on fire there. We got out. We got punched on the forest for nothing. Let's just go back home.
Is that what you're really doing?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you all head back to the Bifrost, and you see Heimdall there, but that's not all you see.
Oh.
You also, let's see. So you guys are together like this. Heimdall is here. You also see Azoth hanging out there as well.
Hey yo, it's that
And
guy.
not-
Hey, buddy.
This place is actually pretty. Oh darn it. Here we go. This place is actually pretty crowded because you see all of these people.
Oh.
Some of them are lying face down, or like some of them are just like
What?
knocked out. So
Oh.
the ones with
Oh.
the ones with the black and red circles around them, they're knocked out. They're wiped. And
Oh.
So this here.
so yeah, so these four are knocked out. The Electric Fight Orchestra is down, and Volkov also is down. And so these three are the ones that are up. And you see that Vrax has a heart-shaped stone and a star-shaped stone with him. And as you guys arrive on this scene, you see that Vrax, Thatch, and Cross they also seem to have recently been fighting. There was all this like these cuts and bruises on them and everything. But they seem to be rather victorious. And then they see you guys coming, and Heimdall says, "Oh, you returned. Have you?" So let's see. We have the heart and the star soul stone. That must mean you went after the cat stone. Is that true? Do you have it? And then Azoth kind of comes up and says, "Yeah, do you have? Yeah, do you have it?" He kind of like coughs dust from his jaw.
I love that voice for him.
No, we don't. The temple, if you want to call it that, it's more like a sewer to me. But you know, to each his own, I guess. But
Wait, can I ask something, Baron? Is Azoth and are Azoth and Heimdall like working together? They like Heimdall sent us in the
Oh,
mission.
if you're asking about that, Heimdall kind of like looks over to Azoth and says, "Yeah, I suppose the jig is up here." So, well, I mean, I did want those stones collected. This was a wager. Azoth here told me the location of 3 of the soul stones and said, well, go ahead and tell him. Yeah, you see, I wagered that no single party of heroes or warriors or adventurers could possibly they could not possibly collect all 3 of them. My dungeons are too fortified, even after all these years.
some contingency plan blowing the whole place up.
uh,
I mean, it
yeah,
does
yeah,
the
that-
job for sure.
Yeah, I thought so. Indeed. And Heimdall says, but it looks like you looks like you were proven wrong, Azoth. And Azoth says, but Heimdall, you see, that was not our entire wager. The wager was a single adventuring group would give you all 3 of the stones. That is the only way that I would give you my trove of mammoth coins.
No, do we have to fight against them?
Did you
And
think there would only be one encounter?
No, I know, but I didn't know we had to fight against Brax, Thatch, and
Battle
Cross.
Royale.
Oh, no.
And Heimdall says, yeah, that is true. So, and then Brax, holding these 2 stones, and he says, hey, you have the cat stone, right? You got it, right? Because if you don't, I'm gonna turn these 2 in and get all the mammoth coins. Well, and then Thatch and Cross kind of come up and like, okay, almost all the mammoth coins. And Cross said, yeah, you don't got nothing. Beat it. And Thatch is like, that's all he says.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say there. Richie grabs the cat stone and says, "Look, I was gonna give them for the mammoth coins, but I had a good time with these guys, so I think we are not going to give this stone to you. I'm gonna keep this with us because I think these friends are worth more than 3,000 mammoth coins, 300 mammoth coins, whatever."
So Ritchie is saying that he's showing everyone that he has the cat stone.
Wait, Richie, you had it? Since
You're
when? It was your
Oh
fault?
my god, you made it
God.
collapse. You saw what I said to Black Knight, and then you do it anyways.
You nearly killed us.
And I
Yeah,
said,
we
Why would you
would've
do
died.
that?
and I tell you, did you guys listen to what I said? Like the whole friendship thing? Does that not count?
You nearly killed us. There. Why would you do that?
And also,
We
when,
got killed together. Come
when
on.
Richie steps forward and shows that he has the cat stone, Brax, Thatch, and Cross all look at Richie, and something comes on in all of their minds when they look at him, like they recognize something. And Brax is like, "You." And he takes out his lance. You get over here right
Oh, no.
now! And Thatch is pulling out his blasters. Yar! I get away that easily. And Cross is kind of like taking out his fist and is like, I'm ready. Let's do this
Oh.
right here, right now. Everyone roll initiative.
Can I didn't want to interrupt before, but could I have been casting Find Steed?
Yeah, you can have Terrapin with you.
Sweet, thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Got a 20 plus 2, baby.
Nice.
Nice, nat 20 on initiative.
20.
Oh, I did not get a nat 20 on initiative.
I didn't either, but I got
I
a
got
20
a-
plus everything.
I got a 13 initiative.
I got a 12.
I got 20.
Sorry, Black Knight got 20? Okay.
Yes.
I see Hyena's in the chat, like, Baron, if you screw up his character, I'm unfriending you.
I
Probably
think that's valid.
because I'm not Hyena, I'm probably gonna screw it up no matter what, even with my best efforts. I feel like I did a pretty good job of, at least what I imagine Brax would be, but
It was very good, Brax. It was very good.
I don't have
Brax.
that same voice, I don't know, whatever. Sorry, what did Ritchie and Gloom get for initiative?
I got 12.
I got 14, I think. No, wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now I just got to roll initiative for these 3. And it does seem that Volkov was part of the Brax, Thatch, and Cross team, because he's kind of like a little bit farther away from the Electric Fight Orchestra. Okay, so let me just go to my little stat blocks here I made. Wow, that was... Okay. And the 3 of them do look a bit battered, but they look ready to fight, definitely.
I have a question.
yeah.
Are these things on the side like pillars, or are they like blocking the path? The
Oh, the statue-looking things?
this, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pillars. They're kind
I
of
can
they're
change
more
the
looking
color.
they're more looking over than blocking. So,
Okay, cool.
but yeah, I mean the each square being 5 feet, the 20-foot wide area is pretty much what you have to work with. Hyena, if you don't lance down 6 someone, I'm gonna be disappointed. I will forgive you if you do though.
Got a lot
so,
riding on
yeah.
this. Hyena has
Please.
very high standards for Rax.
I am aware.
We
okay.
are all
no.
aware.
We are all aware. Yep, indeed. And then, wow, all three of them rolled pretty poorly on their initiative, but that just
Nice.
means they're all going in a row. So
Oh, no.
be warned. Frodaar
Uh-oh.
is first.
We're gonna
Okay.
get team comboed.
So they're pretty close together, right? Yeah,
are,
they're
yeah.
all together.
I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
Put him in a square.
So-
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so I was thinking maybe I could use my breath weapon because it has a area damage, right?
True. Is it a cone or a line for a red dragon?
Uh,
I think it might be a cone for fire.
no, because it says doesn't specifically say it. It says reach. Wait. Exhale 50 cone. Yes, it's a cone.
Cool.
So do I get the three of
yeah.
them? Okay, so now
Yeah.
I need to roll.
If you go to about, then you'd be able to get all three of them. And Heimdall and Azoth are just here watching.
Okay. Okay, so I try to get closer then, and I use my breath weapon. So I need to do.
They all need to make dexterity saving throws. Okay. All right. So starting with Vrax first. Vrax gets a. Let's see. He got an 18. Does that save?
It has to be
If you rolled
above the
equal
number,
to
right?
if you rolled equal to or higher, then he saves.
Yeah, he saved.
Okay. Thatch fails and Cross fails.
Okay.
I think. I mean, Thatch
Well-
got a 7 and Cross got a 6.
Yes. Yeah, they both
Oh.
failed. Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to roll.
Roll damage. Vrax will take half of the damage, and the other two will
Yeah.
take the full damage.
Okay, I need to roll it. Need this 6. It's fire damage 15.
15 fire damage. Okay. So Thatch and Cross are rather singed, and Vrax takes half of that. What is that? Oh yeah, cool.
Is it 7? Or yeah, is it 7?
So yeah, so it's
lower.
It's 7.
Okay.
You round down. Great. That's it for Frodaar. We're moving on to Black Knight, and let's bring Terrapin on here. Yep. There we go.
Cool. Okay. So.
Sorry. There we go. Go ahead. I can.
Oh.
Step
Okay.
in on
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay. So I mount Terrapin, and I charge over here. I'm gonna assume Vrax is the most powerful because duh. Terrapin is gonna attack. 320 plus 7. The 15 hit.
15 does not hit Vrax.
Okay, I am going to use my bonus action to cast Vow of Enmity, which means I gain advantage on attack rolls against Vrax for 1 minute or until he drops 0 hit points or falls unconscious. And then I'm going to attack twice with my lance.
Alright.
Does a 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. Does a, well, 14 is higher than 10, so I'm assuming 22? Is that the math?
Yep.
This is proof that
Okay.
Rocket Lance counters gauntlets.
I'm attacking Brax.
So it's lance on lance, lance against lance.
Yeah.
Oh, on Brax, on Brax.
So 2 blue.
Lance counters Lance, don't worry.
Yeah, mirror match. Oh, 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Yeah, he takes it. He's like, yeah, and don't worry, he's not dropping the 2 stones that he has. He has them securely in a pack. But all right, moving on to Gloom.
So, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So would sleight of hand be when if I want to steal it from him, the stones? Would that be
Yeah, that would be sleight of hand against his perception.
Can I try to perform a sleight of hand check to steal the stones from him?
So you need to be next to him.
Well, I have 30.
Yeah, you can
5,
move
10,
next to him. You have enough movement to do that.
Okay, so can I do that? And then.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Okay. What is it? 20, but not a natural.
Okay. You're able to take one of the stones. You can pick heart or star.
I want to take the heart stone, and am I allowed to, like, you said I have a bonus action where I can dash, right? Because I'm a rogue.
Yes. However, if you dash, when you move outside the range, when you move away from the range of an enemy, you take an attack of opportunity.
The attack range. What you can do though is if you have any movement left, you can bonus action disengage and leave
And then
safely
move.
using the rest
Yeah.
of your movement, but you won't get the
Yeah.
extra movement from your dash.
You have,
have any
10
Okay,
feet of
so-
movement left, I think. I think you
I
have
do,
10
I
feet of
do.
movement.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
want to go back 5, 10 back here. Then after taking that stone.
And
Okay.
disengaging.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
disengaging, so no attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Ritchie.
I holding the stones. Does the stone will add anything to my states or anything?
No, the cat stone doesn't do anything for you.
Oh well, it's just pretty.
It's pretty. It doesn't do anything unless you gather all 7 soul stones and perform the ritual
Okay.
to summon Azoth and bring him away from Valhalla so that Hattori has to babysit his cat Dander and blah blah
I
It
see.
reminds you of a cat and it makes you happy, but that's all it does.
blah.
Yeah. At first, I take a step back to wonder if it's worth to fight since everybody shouted at me even after everything I said about friendship. And
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
but I
the
go,
3 of them
"Oh,
look
well."
absolutely miffed at you specifically.
I would like to say I didn't have a reaction. And you can't see my reaction because I'm wearing a
Yeah,
helmet
there's
that obscures
that,
my
yeah.
face.
Yeah.
So you don't know what I think.
But you, Frodaar, I thought we were
Thank you,
buddies.
Hyena,
We were
later.
like fire buddies.
Well, I would say
Yeah.
that friendship is about telling the truth to each other, right? And you were hiding it from us.
Ooh.
I think
So-
it
I
can
said
be
that I was truly in, but well, whatever. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because I'm starting to
gonna-
feel that barbecue again, you know? Some Ritchie skewers.
Richie,
After we're done with this.
Richie. After
Well, I like
this, we can have a barbecue and we can burn down any forest that you want to. It's just right now we have to get this 3rd stone. And then you also get money. Isn't that what you want?
That's actually the only thing that I want, but we talk about that later. I'm gonna finally use my scorching ray because I've been holding on to it for so long.
Yep.
Let's go.
Alright.
I don't think you
So,
can cast it from where you are without hitting Frodaar.
Well,
Oh,
no,
really?
Scorching Ray is
It doesn't matter because I'm like resistant to fire.
well resisted, not immune.
Oh,
but
wow.
Scorching
Yeah,
Ray,
resistant means half damage.
yeah, but Scorching Ray is not an area effect. It's a ranged attack.
Well, yeah, what I'm saying is gonna shoot it through him to hit one of them.
Oh.
Like he's in
Well,
line of sight.
I see some
Since-
space right here.
If you move like up here, you can like shoot
Maybe.
it that way
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah,
So
Team
just like
damage
right
is
here
yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Okay. You want to do that?
Team
So
damage
I
is
gotta-
worth if you hit the other team.
I think that's not true. Team damage loses
have-
friendships.
You have 3
Uh,
rays of fire. And each one is a different attack. You can do them all on one, or you can split them up.
I'm gonna wait. I think I'm gonna focus all of them on Rex since he's the one who's
Okay.
closer to me and standing in front of the other two, and because he's Rex, so let's just punish him first. So I gotta
Note, Brax is the one with the less damage, if I remember correctly, right?
the less damage.
Well, it's hard to tell because they've all been through a battle before. Already.
I've
Okay.
already attacked Vrax, and I have permanent advantage on
Gotcha.
him. So I think you should focus on the other guys and let me focus on Vrax.
Well, okay then. So I guess I'm gonna focus on Thatch, since he has 3 defense in the game. I know it doesn't mean anything, but yeah. So
I honestly forget about stats because they're being used to me. But yeah, so you're rolling an attack roll for each of the 3. So these are 3 different attacks, all on Thatch.
I gotta roll the d20s first, right?
Yeah, so d20 plus 5 because that's what your bonus is for this spell.
Plus 5, so I got 14. So plus 5,
14.
that would be 19.
Oh, 19. 19 hits. That's 1. Roll the second one.
The second one I got 17. So
17 plus 5. That's 22. That will hit as well.
I think the roll dice from Google is being way too nice to me because the third one is a 20.
Oh.
So
Wait,
that would make it
did you-
25.
You got a natural 20. Wow. Okay.
That's 2 this game. That's 2 this game.
Okay. So here's what's happening with that. So each ray is 2d6. Because you got a crit on one of them,
Oh my
one of them
God.
would be 4d6. So you're rolling a total of 8d6 on
8
Thatch.
to 6.
God.
Okay. Let's see.
Bro, he's gonna demolish Thatch.
Okay, those aren't really good numbers. So I got 4, 5,
9,
1,
10,
5,
15,
4 again,
19,
2, 1
21,
again, and 2 again.
22.
I guess I said too soon
24.
that
I
I was
believe.
getting good rolls.
Okay, so you got 24, I believe, out of all that.
Yeah, 24, yeah.
Okay, that's really good. Yeah, so you do all that, and Thatch just kind of looks at you with his one good eye, and he makes this weird, like this weird sound with his mouth, like.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Uh,
What did you just say? to me?
Like looking straight at Ritchie. So next is actually Thatch is next. So
Ooh.
so what he's gonna do? He's gonna use his bonus action to summon his spirit shark. That's not that big. Spirit shark.
Uh-oh.
And oh wait, no, it is that big. Let's see where can he? Let's see, what was the range on that? Oh yeah, he's actually gonna summon. It actually is this big. He's gonna summon it right there.
What?
Wow, no, from
Decent.
behind.
Summon range.
And then
Why is it so big?
Because
Why is
And
the shark so big?
when the
Sharks
spirit
are
shark
big.
is when the spirit shark is summoned, it's gonna make a melee attack against Ritchie.
Oh, wow.
Why isn't your horse that big?
Oh,
I
Terrapin?
don't know. Yeah. Rhinoceros. Let me look at the stat for rhinoceros. Large beast.
Oh, so I guess it should have been that big. My apologies.
Yeah.
Real Vanillax expected cannonballs. Oh, don't worry. This is just a bonus action.
This is just
Oh,
a bonus
no.
action. This is just summoning. Could be magic weapon. Could be extra something from sorcerer. Could be a bunch
So
of
yeah,
things.
so the spirit shark is summoned and he gets a oh dear. Oh yeah. he gets a 22 to hit. The spirit shark does. So you're going to take. Oh well, that's kind of lame. 3 cold damage. The spirit shark is made of like spirit and water, and so it's just all this like frigid damage. Also, Ritchie, your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of Thatch's next turn.
Okay, how much damage was it?
3. It was bad.
3? Oh, okay.
It was a bad damage roll for him.
I was like, uncanny dodge. I can always use uncanny dodge.
Okay, you take 1 damage from the spirit shark.
No, I'm not gonna use uncanny dodge for that.
Big shark, no bite.
No, not 3 cold damage. Okay, now for Thatch's action, he is going to. Let's see here. Yeah. Where is it? There's a spell that I'm gonna have him cast, but he's casting them from his pistols.
No, bro.
So he takes out his pistols.
My magic focus is a gun.
He takes out his pistols, and he's kind of like aiming them in the air, and 2 giant shots just kind of like shoot out of them, and both of them are aiming for Ritchie. So that cannonball move, that's it. Bang, bang, like, and so this is just going to be 2 attacks on Ritchie.
Ooh.
So let's see, that is a okay.
Oh.
So a 27 and a 22.
Reroll one of those silvery barbs. Who wants advantage?
Okay. So that's 14 instead. So only one of the 2 misses. So like in Brawlhalla,
Oh yeah,
you dodge one but get hit by the other.
Yeah.
So that's going to be that plus. Richie's going to take 10 bludgeoning damage
Who
from
wants
the
advantage?
cannonball. Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Who wants advantage on the next
okay.
attack?
Brawlhalla fight music though from Expired. Let's go. And that is Thatch's whole turn. Okay. And next is Cross. So Cross is going to let's see, what can Cross do? Let's see. He you know what? He's going to do he's going to extend his gauntleted hands, and he's going to cast Burning Hands. But instead of like normal fire, it's like this weird dark demonic energy. So both Terrapin and Black Knight need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, great. Terrapin's great at that one.
I love Sig spammers, bro.
Terrapin failed with a 7. Dex. Hang on. 22. Also, hey, if anybody needs to make a saving throw, get near me, because I have a 10-foot range that gives you +5.
Okay, so
your
Black
saves.
Knight made it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody
Okay.
answered me when I asked twice who wanted advantage on their next attack, by the way.
I mean, I might use it to steal the other stone from Brax.
Go for it. Wait, actually, hang on. Let me actually check
figure that
I
out,
can
and then I'll
do
tell you the
that.
damage from Cross's
Attack
Burning
roll,
Hands.
ability check, or say, yeah, you can use it for
Okay,
your
yeah,
ability
you can
check.
use it. Yep. So Terrapin
Silvery
is going to
Barbs
take.
So stupid. This spell
So-
is so stupid. You should have banned this.
Whatever. I feel confident in how strong these guys are. Terrapin takes
Oh.
29 fire damage.
My
And-
boy!
Black Knight takes 14 fire damage.
Hang on, I gotta do math.
And while you're doing that, let's move on to Vrax.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see. Hyena's not here right now, but Hyena wanted a Vrax down sig. And
Oh.
Believe it or
Somebody
not,
clip it for them. Somebody clip it for them.
believe it or not, I actually have Brax's down sig in his stat block that I made.
So
No.
funny. I took 14 damage, right?
Yeah.
Cool, thank you.
All right. So for his action, he's going to take out his selenite jet lance. That's what it's called, with all the plasma-ish energy kind of a thing, and he's going to create he's going to create like that sort of like this vine whip kind of action on Terrapin. And while he's doing this, he's like, "Get out of my way! I need to get at that guy."
Oh.
And
Oh, no.
so this is going to be a melee spell attack against Terrapin.
No.
That is.
Why are you targeting the rhinoceros?
You would
Because
attack
the
my
rhinoceros-
sweet boy who has done nothing wrong ever in his sweet little life.
Dude, why would you do that?
Brax is evil. He's actually on his stat block. It says he's neutral evil. So
Yeah,
You know.
that's actually a valid reason. He's evil.
Well,
He's evil.
Let's all
neutral
shame
evil
him. Maybe we
would
can
put
guilt
Terrapin
trip
in the
him.
line of fire.
We're trying to like
so,
gaslight him.
so he got a 24 to hit.
Did I use my silvery barbs yet?
Yeah.
That uses your reaction, right? We're not at the end. We're not at the start of a new round yet. So no.
Oh no,
you
because
can't.
Vrax goes last. Yeah.
Yeah, Brax is
I got
last.
confused. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So he's dealing.
24.
So he got 24 to hit, and he's dealing 6 piercing damage.
That is exactly enough to kill Terrapin.
Oh,
Rex, you're a terrible
that is-
human. Or I guess you're not.
that
human.
I was
that is
literally
evil.
gonna sacrifice my next action to heal him too.
And Brax is going to like that's what you get. And he kind of like starts. He uses his movement to start. And the Heimdall is off a little backed up a little bit more. Starts running to here. Now he hasn't
Heimdall, do
gotten
you see this?
Beach Bomber. Hello, welcome. He hasn't gotten out of Frodaar's range, so Frodaar doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So there you go. There's the D-Sig. That sort of like Thorn Whip, kind of like, ha, bam.
Oh my
Sick to
god.
kill my boy. My boy.
Okay. We're back
Heimdall,
to the top
do
of the
you
initiative. We're back to the
do
top
you
of the
see
initiative
this
order
animal?
with Frodaar.
Okay.
Sorry, did someone say something?
Huh?
Oh no, I was like, Heimdall, do you see this animal abuse?
Heimdall's like, Heimdall's just kind of shrugging and saying, he's gonna come back tomorrow morning. I don't see what the problem is.
That's true, that's fair.
Personally angry, and if I wasn't targeting him already, now it's blind rage. Call me a barbarian.
Okay, so what does Frodaar do?
Okay, so I do get back to Brax with a Warhammer for what he's done.
Okay. Yeah, let's I'm just hiding Terrapin's token. I haven't deleted it, so
Oh no. Okay.
I can bring it back if and when you bring
I
it.
got a
Fine
27.
Steed takes 10 minutes to cast. I'm not
Oh
getting him
gosh.
back.
Okay, well, never mind then. Okay.
He's
Yeah,
gone, and so is my shield.
Frodaar does hit.
So then 1d10 plus 4, which does 10.
10 damage on Brax. Okay.
Yeah.
Brax is not looking too good.
Okay. I have another move, so
Yeah, you can attack again.
You
I'm
saved
gonna
that guy
flip
for
him.
me.
He
You
doesn't
saved
deserve
him
that
for me.
mercy.
get a 20. Not a natural.
Yeah, that hits.
And then I roll another 10 plus 4, which ends in a 6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it enough?
Okay. Black Knight.
Opportunity attack me, I don't care.
Okay, you're getting 2 opportunity attacks, one from Thatch, one from Cross.
Are you
So
sure?
Thatch,
That thatch, I'm within 10 feet. Or
Oh,
is this
right.
range
So,
5
so it
feet?
would,
I'm
right.
within
that's-
10 feet of both of them, actually. I don't even provoke opportunity attack, unless Cross is only 5 feet.
Actually, yeah, they're both. Their melee attacks are only 5 feet. So never mind. Go ahead.
Wait, so I do provoke opportunity attack? Or
You don't.
I don't?
No.
I don't. Sick. Hey. Hi. You. You.
Braxy
Oh, you. Haha. You stupid looking, one-eyed Baron. You made this screen PG-13 and I'm so upset.
I appreciate
You
your
one-eyed
restraint.
I can't come up with any words that aren't curse words.
You dumb looking cyclops.
You one-eyed
Your
freak.
head-
Anyways.
Your head looks
Actually,
like a traffic cone.
I have a Shakespeare insult generator. If you want me to.
This
pull one
lazy
out.
monster.
Yes. Yes.
Let me see here. It's one of these cool things. where it's called-
Oh no! Expired.
There's like 3 different little things here. So let me just like randomly open if you want. Degenerate puppy-headed mushroom. A mushroom is a mushroom. So yeah.
I
Anyway.
figured. Please crit.
Get
Give me
PG'd.
retribution. Please give me retribution.
You mammer bombard wafer cake.
Okay, I got one of them hits. I rolled 11 and 20.
Okay. Yeah. The 20 certainly hits.
12 plus.
Actually, hold on. No. So Brax is actually going to use a.
Oh wait, I have
a
advantage. That's
reaction.
just the first roll. Hang on.
Okay. So let's take care of your first roll first of all.
I'm rolling the second roll. 19 plus 8, 27, and a 20.
27. Okay. That. And then you said the other one was just 20. It ended up being 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's using shield, so the 20 does not hit.
Cool. That doesn't matter.
He kind of like takes out a little device hooked up to one of his blasters and like boing, just like blocks your second attack.
That's fair. Well, take 10 damage. You.
10 damage. Okay.
You. Many words. Many words. All of them are not PG-13.
Don't stop me from exerting revenge on this twerp who took my victory. He's just like on his last breath at this point. He's very close to being knocked down. Anything else from Black Knight?
I'm looking at my bonus actions. Oh, wait a second.
Gloom will
If
lead
I
us to
can
Black Knight.
okay,
What?
can I retcon and cast as a bonus action Thunderous Smite, so I deal an extra 2d. Oh wait, wait a second, hang on. Sorry, I'm thinking.
So it sounds like you want to use a bonus action to have used Thunderous Smite for the attack that hit.
I am smiting him at second level. Where is it? Okay, so that's 3d8 extra damage. Let me roll that.
So you got extra damage from
Smite.
a smite? Okay.
Yeah. 14. Get smited.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
the only word I can think
that is indeed enough. And Brax's last words are directed to Ritchie. He just kind of like as he falls down, he reaches to Ritchie and says, "I'll teach you to copy me." And he just kind of like falls down. I guess dead, but you know that he's gonna be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
And so
He's
will
just like,
Terrapin.
And so I mean, also the stone that he had is also on the ground.
Is it?
Okay, well that's all I can do.
All right, Gloom's turn.
It's my turn. Can I run forward, like up here where he died, and can I grab the stone?
Yeah, you can. That doesn't even take an action.
Can
It
I
doesn't
take
take
it?
an action?
Can I
That's a
take it
free
instead
action.
since it's
It's
like
a free
closer
action.
to
It
me?
doesn't. You can grab it. No problem.
But I mean, the stone is closer to me, so if I want to grab it too, can I grab it first?
Idea:
roll to
grab
see?
both of the stone. Grab the stone on the ground and grab the stone from Ritchie,
Let's
and then
see.
give it to
So
Heimdall
it sounds
and
like
end the
so it sounds
fight.
like so it sounds like Frodaar and Gloom are contesting getting the star stone on the ground. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care.
Oh, you don't care? All right, Gloom.
I'm
take it.
fine. Yeah, I'm
All
fine.
right. Gloom has the heart and the star stone.
Okay,
I have
so
an idea. Gloom, if you take the cat stone from Ritchie and give it to Heimdall, maybe the fight will end.
wait,
Because the
wait.
bet's been won.
I just want to be like, Ritchie, I'm really sorry for yelling at you earlier. You did it. You did it just out of like pure curiosity. I know Dark Knight was about to do the same thing, or Black Knight, sorry, was
Black
about to
Knight.
do the same thing, and you know, I appreciate. Usually, I don't like having friends, and usually, I don't like making emotional connections with people. But I would like you to know that I do value you as a party mate, and I think that the best way to end all of this right now, to end this fight, to get the reward that you're looking for and that we're looking for, is if we turn in these stones together as a team, all four of us, and we try to end it and give them all to Heimdall.
So wait, do you want me to like give my stone to you so we give the 3 stones to Heimdall, or do we still have to fight Thatch and Cross anyway?
Well, I mean, the fight's over if we give the stones to Heimdall, isn't it?
I think there's
Thatch
a
and-
way
Thatch
to
and
do
Cross-
that.
I'm not really sure about that.
We don't
I
lose
think
anything
that's
by
just-
trying.
Yeah.
It's just an idea. It might work.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
I
I think
think-
it's worth it.
Either way, we secure that we won the coins. So even if we lose the fight, we did the quest. So we get the reward.
I say we defeat them and then we give the stones to Heimdall.
So you said you want to try to
To
bring down
fight,
Thatch and
and
Cross
then
first.
yeah, and then after that we give the stones back together.
Richie,
then
weren't you hiding before?
Excuse
You were
me?
hiding from the enemies before, and you now got one attack because you want to lose it. That's
mean,
not
since
friendship
we're-
right there.
Since,
That's
since
not
we're
friendship. You gotta trust each other. You
that-
said it.
That is character development because I was
That is
hiding
it. I
on
think
the,
it's my
on the
good
first
impression, I'm
on the
sorry.
first battle on the first battle I was hiding, and now I want to fight together.
But you're going back on the friendship. Why would
I
you
am
do
not.
that?
I mean, you guys are just being dumb at this point, but sure, let's give the stones to Heimdall now. But I'm pretty sure we still are gonna have to fight Thatch and Cross.
But then at least- and then-
But don't say that I didn't warn you guys. But fine, let's just give the stones back and then fight together. We are going to fight anyway. You guys are not hearing me, but okay.
I'd like to think we all go up together and give them the stones, or at least we
Okay,
attempt
so-
to.
Yeah.
So you all want to go up to Heimdall and give him the 3 stones.
Yes.
Yeah, even though
Okay.
I know that won't work.
So Thatch and Cross they seem very disappointed by this. They seem to have worked really hard for this, but ultimately the 4 of you seem to have. And Heimdall says, he takes the 3 stones and he says, "Thank you. Isoth and I will have to have a chat about what needs to be done with those stones." And Isoth says, "Yeah, yeah, that will teach me to give you that's a wager against the other Einherjar." Anyway, and let's go. So Heimdall and Azoth both leave. They just kind of walk back towards Valhalla, and at this point, Thatch and Cross come up, and Cross says, and actually Heimdall gave each of you, like he said that he'll pay each of you 300 mammoth coins later that evening, and like that will happen. It'll go into your account. You each get 300 mammoth
Go
coins.
into our account.
Sweet.
Yeah, 300 each. See, that's one of the reasons why it was like such a big big deal. That's a lot. So Cross and Thatch you're still looking at Ritchie, and Thatch is still kind of making this weird, like, buzzing sound with his mouth, and Cross says, "So." He's looking right at Ritchie. He says, "So you gonna tell him or am I?" He's flipping the coin, and he looks at the coin and he
What?
says, "Hey, buddy, this looking familiar,
What?
chum?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I have a few words to say with you, buddy."
Yeah,
What?
I think the facade is over, guys.
What?
I mean, it's not that I didn't give any hints before. You guys shouldn't have noticed it, but turns out that I'm not Ritchie. I wasn't reaching all along. I actually Caspian. This guy's Ritchie.
What? No!
So there goes our friendship.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you guys would notice the lack of fire and like being sneaky, extremely sneaky. But I mean, yeah,
I just thought it was just how you were.
yeah.
Unfortunately, you hid behind playing a rogue, so I just didn't.
Expired said I don't even have a graphic for this plot twist.
It's okay because I changed the token, so I changed the token to Caspian. So there you go.
No.
Yeah,
As
you got
soon as
it.
you started talking, though, you're like, the jig is up, and I was like, no way.
So,
But I
yeah,
mean,
there
but I
was a
mean,
re-
I
there was a reason go
yeah,
ahead.
go on, Baron. Go, no, go.
There was a reason I chose those legends. Each of those three legends have a beef against Caspian.
Oh, nice.
Caspian replaced Thatch's beard with bees. Caspian stole Cross's coin once, then gave it
Oh,
back to his
yeah.
credit. And then Caspian won a tournament disguised as Vrax while Vrax was in the tournament. And then
This is the
obviously,
best one.
I knocked out Volkov because Volkov would have noticed his descendant
Yeah,
instantly.
it's Gramps.
So, yeah, Gramps basically. So, with that, so Cross and Thatch, they don't care about Gloom, Frodaar, or Black Knight. They want to go against Caspian. So, we could end the combat here, and honestly, this is pretty much the conclusion of this one shot. Or we have about half an hour left before we need to end. So if you want, we can continue the combat one way or another if you wish. What do you guys want to do?
I'm up for either.
Go for it. We've traveled for this. Why not finish it?
So we're
I've
friends.
taken a total of like 20 damage this entire one shot. I think the paladin needs to be a tank.
we gotta ego them. We gotta taunt on them when they die.
Okay.
You're right.
So let's move on to. So I'm going to say that Gloom and Ritchie, you kind of used your turns to like go up and like you talked for a little while,
Yeah.
and you revealed yourself and whatever. It is now Thatch's turn. So first of all, Thatch is going to let's see. Yeah, he's going to use his bonus action to bring the Spirit Shark up, blocking Caspian's way. And attack with the Spirit Shark. So that is a 17 to hit, which I believe that does hit because I know your AC is lower than 17.
Yeah, it's 11.
It's actually 15.
Oh yeah,
11
yeah.
plus Dex, but
Yeah.
you take Caspian takes 11 cold damage from the Spirit Shark. And then for Thatch's action, let's see, what's he gonna do? Oh yeah, so he's going to. Oh yeah, Thatch is going to sort of wave his hands and with the pistols in his hand still around, and the water around the Spirit Shark kind of forms these tendrils and starts trying to latch on to Caspian. So Caspian needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Okay, help me here, Baron. I got lost.
Yeah,
here.
so the saving throws are that box in the upper left.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, how close
So
are
the dexterity one.
It
Roll a
is
d20.
dexterity. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I have
roll a
8
d20 and
then.
add the bonus next to dexterity.
I
Also,
have 8.
also, you are within 10 feet
Roll.
of me, so you add +5.
Okay, so then it's I have 8 at dexterity, so +5 that would be 13.
Then
And
you add that to a d20 roll.
I've got 16.
16.
13.
That was the roll. 16 plus 13, 29. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah. So you avoid the tentacles, the water
Okay.
tentacle things. You're not damaged by them. You're also importantly not restrained by them either.
Okay.
So yeah, that was Thatch's turn, and now Cross is. Let's see here. You know what? Let's have him activate his gauntlets again, and he kind of like he's gonna make a gesture as if he's like summoning power from like the ground or something, and then
Oh.
sort of like give it a little punch in the air, and a column of fire shoots out right where Caspian is. So Caspian needs to make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay, let's go. I get the 5 bonus still from Black Knight.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you would still have ridiculous plus 13
Yeah,
to your roll.
plus 13. Okay, rolling a d20, and I got 16 again.
Okay.
Oh my
All right,
God.
you're able to
Damn.
avoid it. So this time you take half the damage. So instead of 46 fire and 46 radiant damage, you're taking whatever I roll of that and half. So
And I
So
still
in
have
thi-
my
in-
uncanny dodge if it's like a too high of a number.
so evasion actually. Evasion would work here because this is a dexterity saving throw, not an attack roll.
Oh yeah, evasion. Yeah.
But you succeeded, which means instead of taking half damage, which would have been 13, you take no damage at all. You just say nope, and you just like step aside, and the flame does not hit you at all.
I simply refuse.
Frodaar's turn, and now it's Frodaar's turn.
Nope. Okay, so since I want to protect everyone, I decided to be in front of them. And I start attacking the shark with my warhammer.
I don't think the shark
Okay.
can be attacked. It's a summon.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
It
The
is?
shark doesn't have
Okay. No
hit
HP.
points, so
Okay.
So we have to kill Thatch in order to get it to go away.
yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I focus on Satch with my warhammer, which I get a 14.
14 on Thatch, right?
Yeah.
14's not high enough.
Okay. So then I try again with my second attack. Okay. And I get a 25.
That hits.
Okay.
I would be
And I
afraid
do-
if it didn't.
That'd be a lot. I do my 110 plus 4. So that it ends up being 9.
9 damage.
Yeah.
You get a second attack, I believe. No, wait, you already got your second.
No, I
attack.
used it. Yeah, the
missed.
first one failed.
The first one missed.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Is that it then for your turn?
Yes, it is.
Black Knight's turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna. Can I hit you from here? No way I can. Move over here. And attack Cross, because I think he's actually the more dangerous one. Where is... Okay. 9 doesn't hit. And 14, does that hit?
14 does not hit cross. Actually, no, wait, it does.
Devastating.
Actually, it does hit.
Not devastating. Cool. 12 damage. Let me check my bonus actions really quickly.
12 damage on cross. All right. They're both looking really, really worn.
Sorry, someone knocked on my door. That's my turn.
Okay, excellent. Gloom.
Okay. So for assassinate, I can. So for assassinate, I can have an advantage on any attack I make against a creature who hasn't acted already in combat on the same turn. So is this a new?
This is a new round. Thatch and Cross have not gone yet in this round. Wait, no, hold on. Is that for, like, in general, or is it for the round?
Who hasn't acted already in combat on the same turn.
Okay. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'll say, yeah, you can use it this time.
Any successful attack you make against an enemy who is surprised is automatically a critical hit as well.
Yeah. I see Real Vanillac said it doesn't work. I'll let it work this time. These are Brawlhalla. These are Legend and Brawlhalla.
Yeah,
cool.
So I'm gonna, since I'm hiding behind like Caspian and Frodaar, I'm going to pretend, like not pretend, but you know, like they don't really see me because I'm a little bit shorter too. So I'm gonna try to like get around Cross and do assassinate, and I want to stab him with my dagger.
Okay. Because Frodaar has been attacking, I believe Frodaar is about here. Frodaar is within 5 feet of Cross, so you would also get your sneak attack damage. Small Sparky, hello. No way, y'all playing Dungeons and Dungeons and
What?
Made a joke about instead of Dungeons and Dragons, it's Dungeons and Dungeons and Dungeons and blah blah blah.
Hi, Spooky. Oh no.
That's one of those things that's a lot funnier than it should.
Yeah.
I
anyway,
love Dungeons
Gloom,
and
go ahead
Dungeons.
D&D.
So wait, I get sneak attack too?
Yeah, because Frodaar's within 5 feet of Cross.
So I'm gonna try here and go behind. And
Okay.
then 15 plus 9 24. And
24 hits.
Yeah. And then I do 5d6, right?
That's the sneak attack damage. Yeah.
Yeah. And then also any successful attack, are they surprised?
No.
Okay. So then I do 1d4 plus 5 piercing and then 5d6. So d4 to 3 plus 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then
only dragon here is Frodaar. Ragnir's nowhere to be seen. Maybe he's out eating some of Odin's sheep or something.
so I have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 damage.
So 20 plus what you did before, what's the total?
Yeah. Or no, not 20 plus that. Everything together is 20.
Okay. It's quite a substantial attack, and Cross just kind of looks over and says, "Ugh." And like, he's very, very close to quote unquote dying, and he kind of cracks his knuckles and says, "I could do this all day."
Am I able to attack on a bonus action? Is that something I can do?
If you have an ability that lets you, I don't think you do.
Because I have cunning action, which adds a bonus action during combat.
Right. The cutting action is for that. If I'm not mistaken, that allows you to dash or disengage or hide as a bonus action.
Okay. Then I think I'm done.
Okay, well, not Ritchie, Caspian.
Let me ask something. If we defeat Thatch, will the Spirit Shark vanish, or do we have to defeat the Spirit Shark as well?
If you defeat Thatch, the Spirit Shark will probably vanish.
Okay.
Because Thatch is kind of the one who's making it happen.
Yeah, okay. So,
and which, by the way, you can thank Lin Fei for that later.
yeah. So, I'm thinking of doing just like we did on our first battle together and just
Yes.
Okay.
close the gap so Cross can't run away. And I just noticed that I would have gotten more damage hitting with Harpier than the short sword, which is what I've been using. I didn't notice one was 1d8.
It's a small difference.
And the other was
it's
1d8.
dice versus a six-sided dice. It's not a huge difference. It depends on.
But well, anyway, I'm gonna attack with the Harpier now. But
Okay.
I gotta roll for damage, right? So I got
roll to hit first.
Roll to hit. Yeah, I got 14.
14 plus 8, which is 22. That's enough to hit.
Okay, and now I gotta roll for damage, which is the DH plus 4. And also the plus 8 because I have the bonus.
An 8-sided dice plus 4 is your damage.
So I got an 8 on the 8.
An 8 plus 4
yay,
is 12.
I got
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's
What
go.
are Caspian's last words to Cross for the day before Cross dies?
Yo!
For the day.
And I'm taking this coin with me again.
Wait, are you taking it? Are you taking his coin?
Yeah.
Yeah, again.
Really? You're taking the
Yeah.
Geminius Virons again, and Cross is like, I'll see you tomorrow in a back alley.
Cool.
Yay.
All right. And now it's Thatch's turn, and Thatch just came around and said, "Oh yeah, I don't like the looks of this situation here. Shark, go!" And kind of like sending the shark and making another attack against Caspian. That is a 19 to hit, and Caspian takes 9 more cold damage.
Did I use my uncanny dodge this
Not
round?
yet. So if you do, then
So yeah,
that's
I'm gonna use that
4
now.
damage instead of 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so let's see, and then Thatch is going to let's see. Hi Waymer, hello, welcome. Baron needs to be the official VA for Thatch, please no.
Yes.
Let's see. What's Thatch gonna do against Caspian this time? Let's he's just gonna do a blaster side sig, really. He's been liking his pistols so far. He does have a sword, but he's been using his pistols. He's gonna do a side sig of like the bam bam.
Blasters are broken.
Weird way to say yes, of course I would. Oh my gosh. Okay, so his first attack is he's attacking twice with his pistols. The first one is a 17 to hit, which I believe hits, and the next one is a 13 to hit, which misses. So
We rolled the 17.
okay,
So many parts.
that is a 10 now. So he misses. Blam, blam! There's like these big clouds of gunpowder and smoke just everywhere, and no damage is done at all. Misses Caspian entirely. So it is now Frodaar's turn.
Okay. So Warhammer time it is. Let's see if I can hit such. That is 13.
13 to hit Thatch.
Yeah.
No, that misses.
Okay. Time to try again. See if the
Stop.
second swing
Hammer
hits.
time.
This has to hit for sure. 27.
27 hits. Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, and then
He whiffed
for
the
damage.
downlight side air, but the second time he didn't whiff, so...
Those immunity frames. 13.
13 damage. Okay. All right. Thatch is basically on his knees,
Okay.
and Black Knight is next.
Sweet. I'll give myself the silvery barbs advantage and attack with my lance. 25.
25 hits.
And then 7 plus 8 is 13. It's 15.
15 to hit.
Yeah.
15 does hit.
Sweet. Two and a 1. I'm gonna use my piercer to reroll that one. And hope I don't get 1. I got 12. Okay, so 12 plus 2, 14 plus 8. That
22.
number. That number, yeah. That one.
Okay. What are your last words to Thatch before he expires for the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If any.
I don't think he has any. He's still upset over Terrapin, and that
Okay,
really
yeah.
doesn't really have much of a connection to him. Maybe he
Yeah,
wonders out
expired.
loud, I
That
wonder if
word
the
choice
enchantment
was intentional. What?
Hang on, actually, I figured out the
Okay.
last words to Thatch. He kind of wonders out loud, I wonder if the enchanters think I'm hot right now.
Thatch looks at Caspian and says, "I'll be seeing you tomorrow, Lamplighter." And he expires. He goes down. So well done. And actually, yeah, the spirit shark is gone now as well. As soon as he's down,
Yay!
there you go.
Let's go.
So, yeah. Baron, how are you not the VA? I don't know. So there you go. That's all I had prepared for Gems of a Dynasty. The Dynasty being the one-man dynasty that is Azoth.
Can I
What?
go up to Caspian now and just be like, "Hey man, I have 8 beans left, and I have a cool thing for you. If you throw these on the ground, it'll ignite flammable objects in the area."
And I'll say,
the,
sadly, since I'm not impersonating Ritchie anymore, I don't need to pretend that I like
the bodies of the people that you knocked out are still there. Just so
I
you
want to
know.
burn them.
Oh, we can loot them.
I guess I should put Vrax there too, whatever. But yeah, yeah. So, is anything else that any of you guys want to do to kind of like
wrap it up.
wrap up? Any like little epilogue or whatever?
Can I go up to Caspian?
I'll just
I want to
put it
slap
there.
Caspian for lying and talking about friendship.
Wait, but the part about friendship was real. It was real.
Or start casting Find Seed again to get Terrapin back.
The last thing that I want to say as Caspian is, now I gotta go back and untie the real Ritchie because he's
What?
like, he's like, yeah, sorry guys, I gotta move. I gotta
Oh my
move.
god.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
Okay, and there you go. And we will. I think the last map screen here will be this fun one right here. And this is pretty much gonna. This would be like the next day. All 4 of you are 300 mammoth coins richer, and Terrapin is back. Everyone is back, and so yeah.
Time
That's
to go
it.
kill. Time to go kill. You know, Illidar. Thousands and thousands and thousands of times.
Yep. So, but yeah, thank you all so much for playing. This all went like, I mean, not exactly, but like, like you guys do. Players always do crazy things, but the way this all went, this is pretty much what I was hoping for, and it was all a great success. So thank you all very much. I know I was looking at. I didn't look at the viewer count very often, but I see right now we're at about 100. So we kind of went
That's
between
crazy.
80 to 100 viewers, which is unprecedented for me. That's
It's awesome.
amazing. So
Thank you for hosting, Baron.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank
thank you,
you.
thank you all.
Happy
For being an amazing
10,000!
DM.
thank you very much. And I'll say that like I would just in general, I'd love to be able to have more opportunities to do Brawlhalla D&D one shots and maybe possibly like a Brawlhalla D&D campaign. I'm not sure, but there would have to be a lot more, things to prepare and whatever. And if nothing else, I have thoughts about like organizing all my thoughts on how to run a Brawlhalla D&D session and put that on the document and publish that. So such are my thoughts about that, and I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Baron.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
This is so much fun.
This is
Bye-bye.
awesome. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye,
Expire's
guys.
the one who has the transitions.